Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Operation Outreach. Say hello, pilots.
Hello, pilots.
Hello.
Fantastic.
Hello, pilots.
So here we are back in this pit. It's gotten quite warm. Last week, our players assaulted an SSC research base in the middle of a river. After descending inwards and finding pretty much nobody, they eventually came to a room that looked a little more messed up than usual. They found a whole bunch of dust that was apparently created by mirrors being smashed. They found some rather tall mega wheat, but not taller than Joan Smithies. And then they found a man inside of a very large mech full of flamethrowers trying to build a gate. They have engaged in combat with this very large mech, and things are not going particularly well. However, our NHP friends woke up and engaged, after engaging with their ontological synergistic synchronization, and have engaged countermeasure protocols. Countermeasure protocols will only last for the next 5 minutes. Countermeasure protocols are experimental, and countermeasure protocols may not be depended on to work as expected.
Countermeasure side effects include vomit, diarrhea,
Nausea, diarrhea, seeing giant heads, and all kinds of things.
Did we have to click through and like accept this EULA?
Yeah, there was a very quick accept. Scroll down, accept.
No one actually read it.
Yeah, you actually belong to the NHP now. It was in there. It's part of the thing. And so, as you can see, emerging from two very large holes in the ground are these large, stalked heads, these very long, wavy necks rising up, craning over everyone, of these very, very large faces, these just black, sunken, voidless eyes, and these massive teeth, and this weird lopsided grin. The jaws just sort of like swinging back and forth at the bottom. And for a moment, they could hear it making noise. But as they did that, they started to flicker out of view, and the NHPs blocked the sound as part of the countermeasures. Thank you, Waffles, for this tremendous art. It's quite good and very scary.
Yeah, thank you. I hate it.
Yeah, do that. Use the other one.
Can you please make it small again?
Use the other one.
Yes.
Use the other one.
The other one what?
You used the wrong corner.
That's better.
I couldn't click the other corner because
I know
it
had
a button on it.
There's one in the upper right that you could just.
No, it's fine. It's going fine. So, I believe we're trying to talk about this. Whose turn is it? Because it makes sense to me that it would be Flamethrower Guy's turn, right? Because
it's the enemy's turn.
Yeah.
We went last, and then you said, okay, now at the start of the next round, and then our NHP's powered up, and then we called it. So.
All right. So. In that case, Mr. Flamethrower Man here. Let's get some music going.
This is building on fire.
The backdraft theme.
This isn't.
Isaiah's listening to "Burning Down the House" on his Walkman.
There we go.
This is so creepy.
Good creepy ambient. Now that we have these big swaying.
Man.
One of them has just
sirens.
leaned down and is like peering at Knackle, just really close and just sort of inspecting. But they don't appear to have made any direct hostile moves. They are just.
I wonder if
watching.
Maybe they don't know that we can see them.
So.
Maybe they can't see that we know them.
I immediately lost all my windows. All right, so. Mr. Very Large Flamethrower Man here.
Wait, why do you think they don't know they can see us?
I don't know.
No one
because, yeah, the only reason we can is because we got a cool little power-up thing, and the fact that he's just looking at Knackle but not eating Knackle is my second piece of evidence.
Okay.
My second piece of
evidence. This is bad.
I'm glad that he didn't go to me.
Why? Oh no.
He's gonna boost.
Oh wow.
Crap.
And then use his I guess this is the only thing that makes sense. Looking
Do
at
what you gotta
this.
do. You do what you gotta do.
Oh no.
Hold on, I gotta adjust audio here. You guys are getting henny for
Is he
me.
gonna blow
again.
hot fire all over his own creation?
Hey, Artec.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be there.
I would love to go somewhere else. But it's not my turn. This is bad.
Oh, a 6 versus Artax's evasion.
He missed.
Wow.
Oh, thank
Outstanding.
God.
This guy sucks.
Yeah, say it louder to his face.
And that's
Get on
his
my
first
catch up.
activation.
No. Oh, but he's done for a
He's-
minute.
For a minute.
Artac's turn. Artac's turn. It is time for Artac to go. 1, 2,
Yeah, going to go ahead and clear that.
4. Yeah, I'm going to use the stabilize action, which first I will spend a repair to refill my hit points to maximum, which is very nice. And then I will choose one. Fully reload all loading weapons, end all burn, or end a condition. I'm going to go with the burn because I have 23 of it. So,
Yeah.
It's probably
that's-
good.
so that is cleared.
Activate.
zero
Fire.
burn.
Countermeasures.
And I spend the repair, and I am back to full health. And that is the end of my turn.
Nice. Yeah, just win the game now.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine now.
Everything's just a-okay.
And
Okay. So now it is going to activate.
Oh, hang on. He has statuses on him. I know what the lock is. What are the other two?
I don't remember.
Oh my lantern.
You guys remember? We know what the
I know
lock.
one of
He
them
was
is
like,
slowed.
One of them
and-
is. I think the net is impaired.
and
But he
gets
also
the
gets to
end one.
clear one of those for free.
yeah.
Yeah.
But at this point, they would both be cleared.
He has 3 though.
What do you mean at this point?
Well, because it's his second activation. So on his
You
first.
didn't clear one last time, so you didn't clear one.
Oh, all right,
Judge.
all right.
A judge.
Well, so he clearly missed. So we'll say he is going to clear his slow, and then he's going to come over here.
No, I don't like. No, that's not good.
oh, that's not.
That's good.
And
No, this is
then
not an interesting place to be. There's nothing of import over here.
let's do a flamethrower attack against old Knackle.
Oh boy.
Does it also hit the guy?
13 versus evasion.
Well, let me check my evasion here. Oh man, he beats me by 1. This sucks.
You have that
He-
much evasion?
Yeah, I have 12.
Impressive.
Me too, I think. Something close at least.
Yeah, I have 12 as well.
I'm a pretty evasive guy, but also my mech has piddly nothing for hit points for some reason.
Because you're a sniper.
Damn.
It's a support mech. It's not even like it doesn't.
Man, I forgot to do like 4 things on my turn. That I could have done for free. Sorry, everyone.
Whatever.
I'm trying to see here because the mech at this point has overheated as well. It overheated itself when it did that.
Nice.
But I'm trying to figure out. I haven't actually looked to see how overheating works, and reading it, I'm a little confused. I'm gonna guess because looking at their this thing's stats, it has a reactor,
Yeah.
but it does not have.
There's an overheating table.
Yeah, but the overheating table talks about stress and not about the reactor.
Stress is what you do to the reactor.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's reactor stress, yeah.
So when the mech takes heat over its heat cap, it takes 1 stress.
Okay, only so much stress damage it can take. When it takes heat over T-cap, places a strain on its cold fusion reactor, blah, blah, blah. And then makes an overheating check. So roll 1d6 per point of stress damage marked. So that would be a 2. And on a 2 on the overheating table, the power plant becomes unstable, beginning to eject jets of plasma. The mech becomes
That's bad.
exposed, taking double. There are 3 different icons for things. One's a
Kinetic,
lightning bolt.
explosive, and energy.
Okay, I believe you. Until the
That's valid.
status is cleared.
Somebody hit him hard.
Yeah.
Now.
So it is now ejecting jets of plasma as it is destabilized. But then
Wowee.
the damage it actually did to you, Knackle, is going to be 3 burn damage.
Oh boy, I'm up to 9 burn. And I
and
also
then you,
take 3 damage right now.
Yes, and you take 3 damage right now. And then at the end of its turn, it is going to raise its fire break shield. It is your turn.
Okay. Anybody care if I go now?
Well, he's gonna get rid of his exposed at the beginning of his turn. Are you gonna hit it really hard?
No, I'm gonna keep myself from dying.
Ugh. Fine.
No, I think we need to hit him. Are you actually gonna die? Die?
I mean, I have 9.
Mhm.
9 burn.
How many
I'm at
structure do you
3
have?
structure.
That's pretty high.
You got 3 structure left? I had 3 structure when this fight started.
That's your fault for jumping in between 15 people.
I'm gonna take my turn.
9 is
Okay.
the amount of health that I have.
Oh, that is rough, huh?
Well, but that burn doesn't hit you till your turn. Like, it's not like if you don't clear the burn right this minute. I mean, he could hit you again, but
I mean, he could turn and use both of his hellfire things on me and quadruple my burn.
And then you can clear it on your turn with a stabilize action.
But you see, if he quadruples the burn, I take that damage immediately.
Just take your turn if you want to take your turn. Let's
If he
move
quadruples the burn, you don't take all the burn damage at once.
I
Yeah,
take all
it'd
the
take-
burn damage that he adds, which is 9.
Oh wait,
which
you
is
were
1
already
structure.
burnt?
Yes, I'm
this. God.
burned for 6 when he started that burn.
Oh, okay, so he actually did then 6 to you, not 3.
Well, then I take a structure immediately.
So, just to make that clear.
So your health is higher now.
Technically,
Uh,
that's
I roll a structure point and it comes up as 3.
So it's
Which
system
one is
trauma.
that?
System trauma.
So they're going to roll
Um,
another 1d6 to determine.
That's I don't know what a 5 is though.
A 4 to 6. A system of your choice is destroyed. Limited systems and weapons that are out of charges are not valid choices.
Systems. Doot.
We're gonna have like nothing attached to our mechs at the end of this.
I will let my Lotus projector explode.
All right. So, who's going now?
I believe I shall go
okay.
now that I can no longer heal myself for the thing.
that's
But
nobody's
anyway,
fault.
I'm gonna full tech myself.
Do
No,
ready to do
why
what?
would you type there? I'm gonna full tech stabilize myself. Wow.
You have to.
That's not a roll. Luckily
Yeah.
for you.
Oh, is it not? I could have sworn it was. But yes, I'm going to take the stabilize action, burn one of my repairs, and remove all this burn. And then I'm going to move one. Actually, no, I'm not going to move. I'm going to vanish.
It's not gonna have very many targets left.
None of them are me, so that's fine.
It appears to
I
not
go
notice-
invisible.
Any moving or anything?
No, I can't go in. I can't go invisible and move. Not
Oh,
moving
okay.
makes me go invisible.
Invisible. That's good. All right. I'm trying to. I've muted our music real quick because it looks like Skype is doing that thing where it is adjusting everybody's volume because it heard more audio, and so I'm
That's
trying to
funny.
figure out how to change that because Skype hates me. By the way, I'm going to look into just spending a little bit of money to get us something that's not Skype because boy, Skype is awful. So,
You're also a giant backwards S right now.
oh, am
And,
I?
yeah.
That's
What?
unfortunate.
Less?
Oh yeah, you are.
And Twitch.
Why are you that?
Skype is
I'm-
just
I'm
using
back.
this as for free advertising.
Damn it. Okay.
Bye, Skype.
As you
now.
talk about it.
Right? This thing sucks. It's just a giant logo. Okay, so it is now going to, like, as you just sort of vanish from view, and it doesn't see anybody except for Artak, Karna, and Callie.
Yep.
Here.
Does that noggin have any reaction to me vanishing, or is it just like, I see you, boy?
No, it hasn't done anything. And then, let's see, what is range on this? Probably too far.
Better be.
There's a heart.
Oh, good. I get some health back. If you
That's
step
true.
on that spot.
Yes, go step right in front of him.
What?
And then he is going to. Let's see. What did we determine? Stabilize is a quick action.
Stabilize is a
tech.
full action.
Stabilize is a full action.
Full
Yep.
tech. Yep.
Okay. Well, in that case, just kidding. He's only going to move here.
Oh, he wants to. He can stabilize too.
Then he's going to stabilize.
He's a mech.
Yeah, to get rid of his
Equal-
reactor stress.
Equal rights for NPCs, okay?
I don't think it gets rid of it. It might, but I'm. And then there's a
I don't
a large there's a big cannon on his chest. You guys remember that? There was a big cannon.
Mhm.
There's this little arm comes out and takes just this big glowing ball and just slams it into the big cannon.
Well, I am not around.
And that's his turn.
Man, he's looking right at me.
What debuff did he clear on his turn?
Everything but lock on.
Oh, great.
Um,
I think he could get
Okay.
rid of lock on too, but I didn't. So.
Guys, we need to kill these monsters.
I'd like to try.
Oh no, he can clear one condition and then repair and
Can
destroy
we
things.
can we see if the NHPs can talk to them?
Why would you want that?
I don't know.
Because Karna loves to talk to people.
Aren't NHPs susceptible to like
Well,
just going
lie to them.
insane?
We kind of tried to. Like, they did that filter that let us hear them sort of singing, but then
Hmm.
it made them disappear, so that got shut off.
Hmm.
So I think we kind of already tried to do that in a way. I would
Hmm.
imagine the result would be the same.
Hmm. Okay.
I feel like we just need to trick
So-
that guy into shooting one of the faces.
We know that the guy said things were talking to him,
Yeah.
and then we used magic robot powers, and now we can see these invisible things that are.
I don't think we
Well,
use
what if-
magic robot powers.
Basically
I'm just
magic
trying to
robot
speak in a.
power.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
no, I
talk in a
think
way
it
that
was-
Karna understands.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. But what if, guys, that these guys are like, just trying to get back to their home, and so they're asking this guy to build them a gate to go home.
No, they're trying to come
Okay.
here.
Can
Yeah,
I
that.
go?
Yeah, please do.
Oh, yeah, let's
Great.
leave. We all
Okay.
leave.
I guess.
Or at least destroy one, kill
Am
them
I?
all.
Is that the spot it's in? Am I standing next to Artek to see? I don't. Is that
What?
spot being taken up? I just want to know where I'm moving. I guess.
This is what spot taken out.
Am I not moving on anybody else's screen?
You're moving.
Yeah, you
can
move.
Yeah,
stand there.
Yeah, is the spot I'm in? Okay, I just want to make sure I'm in a spot
com-
that.
Well, it looks completely empty.
I mean,
Oh, for me, the little circle's over it a little
That-
bit.
that circle should be over the dot near the big pit. It's in the wrong space.
What?
Oracle? What are you guys talking
I'm not
about?
seeing.
Yeah, I don't
any-
know.
The
Let me
giant
refresh-
floating
I'm
head icon.
refresh- Give me a second. I might be behind. Sorry.
I
They're
think
this-
my
they're small.
roll
Yeah,
20
roll,
is
roll
not
20's
updating.
been getting a little weird on occasion.
Give it a
Yeah,
hang on.
refresh.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
the
back.
dude was. Oh, the dude was next to me. Okay, I'm not moving then. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I was super confused.
I saw it down here by Artek. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
Um,
think it just didn't get updated.
So am I currently adjacent to it, or do I need to move here?
Right. I mean, either one. It's pretty big.
Okay, cool.
You're trying to melee it though?
Is this one on the ceiling?
That one is coming up out of the ground, but the head is larger than the neck.
Just
Okay.
And
slices
the head is
fucking-
pretty up far in the air. It's just kind of looking down over everything.
Huh.
It's like a mega wheat, you see.
He just wants to be.
No,
a
it's not in any way like a mega wheat.
Huh.
You should take these to the
What
farmer.
are you talking about? It's got a long
That's-
stalk and it ends in a fruiting body.
That's fine. I'll
Old.
Basically,
I'll
a mega
just
wheat.
make a skirmish then, so I can throw weapons, I suppose. So those are my attacks.
Damn.
I don't know if
Ah,
those
damn.
accuracy. They did.
I
Cool.
like that second one. It's good.
Guys, please, small reminder to read me numbers because I have a million windows up over here. I'm
Understood.
doing them.
Okay,
But I see it
top
now. I see
11.
we've got an 11 and a 24. The 24 will hit.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll damage because it was a crit. See if I can. Okay, I rolled a 3 for damage,
Woo!
and then I can move 2 spaces because of the nature of the weapon. And then I'll make a. I'm going to go ahead and assume I can't make a tech attack because these things. You know what? Can I make a tech attack on this thing?
You could try.
It seems organic. Yeah. Okay, I'll go for it. I'll just roll it. Whatever.
Try.
I've got a quick action left, and I've got nothing to do with it. Got a 16.
That hits.
Cool. Wow, that's great.
Did you just tech attack the floating skull?
Yeah.
Not
I just wanted to know
floating.
what happened.
It's coming out of the ground.
Well, I guess I will use my hunter logic to terrify it. My systems infect the target with a viral logic that causes my mech to appear horrifying to it. Until the end of its next turn, my target is impaired and cannot willingly make any movement that would take it closer to me.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
Okay.
Does that do it?
It.
I was just curious if I could hack it. I can.
So
Well, it
you
hit,
you
but-
hit it and then backed up, and so your computer systems tried to like do like a targeted. I'm gonna aim at that like a laser pointing at something and hacking it, right? Because it's not broadcasting any sort of like Wi-Fi network or personal area network that you could see. But what you do see is that there, as soon as you like point your little static thing, your whole list of like potential networks just like fills up with crazy gibberish. But as soon you just sort of like are rapidly just hitting buttons, doing the best you can, and it kind of still works. And you upload that attack payload, and it seemed to have an effect. So as soon as you what did you hit this thing with? Like when you punched it, how did you hit it?
I threw knives at it.
Threw knives at it. Okay, so those knives just stick into the neck that's coming up out of the ground, and like there's a little bit of like this black ichor that comes flowing out from there, and it kind of recoiled when that happened and looked down at itself and then looked over back at you, and then that happened, and you see it like visibly wince, and the jaw like shakes back and forth, and it like opens its mouth as if it's screaming for just a second, but you have no audio in your mech at the moment, and then its whole head is like looking at you like this, right? Its whole head raises up and then tilts backwards, and it opens its mouth, which is opened like so far that it kind of flops down on top of it, and the whole thing shoots down into the ground.
Oh,
Nice.
Like a whack-a-mole?
hey
Yeah.
guys, I got it. I think that was
Yep.
terrifying.
Wow.
I
Are there
mean,
more holes around?
Get the other one.
yeah, but I don't know if it's probably still around talking to the guy.
Oh,
I mean,
also,
As you recall, the ceiling is coated in this crap.
at the end of my turn, because I've got Hunter rank 3 or whatever, all of my auxiliary weapons come back to me if I threw them. So I'm assuming my knives just come flying out of the hole.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
just a couple of
like,
knives go
hit them.
flip, like just trailing little black slime things. Okay, that your turn?
Yeah, I am done.
Nice job.
Hey, thanks.
This one, the other one, just like immediately like picks its head up from where it was looking down over toward Knackle, and it shoots over toward you.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
And like just the neck is way longer than you
Holy
thought it would
shit.
be, and comes just flying out of the hole and reaches
Holy
down
shit.
and gets right up in your face, Isaiah, and the mouth opens, and you just like you see this thing taking up the whole vision of your mech with its mouth open and the jaw just swinging back and forth. It's like trembling at you. And you see flamethrower guy puts his arms of his mech up to his head and just starts shaking like this, and you
It's screaming at me.
feel this just wave of this horrible dread feeling coming at you.
Oh,
it's
Just this terrible emotion coming through, but it feels kind of muted in this weird way.
right.
And as like somebody screaming at you, but through a pillow.
I'm
right?
crying.
Is it like the feeling that we felt up above on the planet a couple
Yeah.
times?
Yeah, a
Okay.
little bit like that.
So these are bad guys.
And then,
Oh, really?
and then, for just a second, the whole like glass that you have that protects you, that lets you see out, just cracks and spider webs across. Just a couple of just instant just slashes here and there as if something has caused stress to it. And then the entire thing whips back down underground and disappears.
I'm crying. I'm gonna reiterate that. I'm
Oh,
bawling,
shit.
sobbing, and I'm leaving on my next turn.
And then you don't actually take any damage, but it still cracked you.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
Well, that was
For
terrifying.
effect.
Well,
Guys,
So who's
I wanna-
next? Is
I
it the
wanna
guy?
go home.
He's taken his 3 activations, so it's one of your turns.
Okay. Well, it can't be me.
Kelly
Kelly?
and Karna. Kick his
Uh,
ass.
Yeah, okay. Has it taken it? Does he have heat, or did he get rid of all that?
He got rid of all his heat. He exhausted it.
He's immune to burn, though.
Yeah, he's still overheat, though.
Yeah, he can still overheat.
Kelly,
But you had to hit him with 12 plus heat to do it.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
There's a way I can hit him with 7 in one turn, but if he has none, then it's not helpful.
We're gonna try the music again. I think I found it finally.
wait. What are you saying? What's the 7?
She wants to hit it with 7 heat.
But it doesn't matter. So,
Well, no, wait. Wait. What do we need to do to get that to work? Because he can't move anymore. It'll be you and me doing something if we could figure that out. How do you give him 7? Like what are
can
the
you hit him
conditions?
for 5?
Oh, so you're just saying you can give him 2.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
He
No,
currently
I
has
thought she
0 heat.
Right.
I thought she was saying that she can add 7 in one go if
Right, but we need to get him to 12, is what she's saying.
Okay.
Total. Just for the to trigger his reactor.
Okay.
But I mean, is he healthy otherwise? Like, we've not really.
It's 9 pounds.
We've
I will
only
say
done a little damage.
You've
on
done
him.
about 10 damage of HP, but no structure.
Okay.
Can he clear his heat every turn?
If he stabilizes, but that's a full action.
Yeah,
to
so
do
you don't. You could do the 7 heat now and then blow his heat cap the next turn.
Using his flamethrower does cost 3 heat.
I don't know. It's an option. You don't have to do it all in one turn. It's just all I'm saying.
Karna can go.
4 heat to use his flame.
Is it 4?
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
I wouldn't normally be
yeah.
giving if you're watching, I would normally just be giving out these numbers, but they scanned it last time, so they have all this information. It's just been a week, so easy
Thank
to
you.
forget.
Appreciate it.
And I have it in
Cool.
front of me. So.
So you want me to go?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
I have to figure this out. If I read it correctly.
Okay, so he is within range of my sensors. I'm going to start with a tech attack.
gonna invade. Just a second. I want to just double check that that has heat.
Gives 2 heat, I believe.
Man, I am like, even with these bookmarks, yes, it does. And okay, so yeah, I'm going to do that.
That being
I'm going to
Invade.
do a tech attack in order to invade. Let me see. I really need a second monitor. Does grit get added into tech attacks?
Yes.
yes.
9 against his E defense.
That hits.
Oh, good.
Hooray.
All right, so I'll invade, and so that gives him 2 heat, and it will also I'll use fragment signal to impair and slow them until the end of their next turn.
Right.
And then so that's 1. Let's see. Actually, hold on a second. Invade. Is invade quick or full?
Quick.
Quick.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is I can't really do a lot. You know what I might as well do now is activate my core system, extrude basilisk, which sounds way cooler than it actually is.
Do you like 3D print a basilisk? Because that's what it sounds like.
I mean, it's a little cooler than that. I project a horrifying basilisk, a visual data pattern that is incredibly harmful to NHPs and electronic systems and hard to look at even for humans. But basically, for the rest of the scene, hostile characters must succeed on a system save before attacking me or any allied characters within range 3, and if they fail, they become stunned until the end of their next turn. But they can only be stunned this way once per scene.
Okay.
So this is like not great against bosses because it's only useful one time, but I might as well use it.
Hey, stun's a good effect.
Yeah. All right, so I got that out of the way. What else can I do? Oh, I will. How close am I to? It's 5 away from me. No, I can't do anything there. I can't really do. I don't want to get close to him, so just to be safe, I'm going to I'm just gonna invade again.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm just gonna invade again with so let me do that.
That hits.
Okay, so the fragment signal, I don't think the slow and impair stack or anything, but he'll take another 2 heat.
There you go.
And then I am going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Movement is 6. Yes. Okay. And I am. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry. I want to make sure that I'm still. It's too big. It's not snapping well. I don't want to move there. I want to be within 8 of this guy. There. All right. And then I'm going to have to do, was it an engineering check?
Right, to clear the burn.
To clear my burn.
Okay.
How much burn do you have right now?
4.
That's not so bad.
That do these checks Do we add grit for that? I don't think we do.
No.
No, only if you have engineering points. You have failed and you take burn damage.
Ow.
Or burn
All right.
damage.
So I'm at 2 health.
And you only have 2 structure left, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so I'm done.
I believe it is now Callie's turn.
I have
Okay.
never successfully got those engineers to work. Go ahead, Kelly.
Okay, I'm going to make a tech attack.
Full tech or a quick tech?
I'm going to make a tech attack.
Okay.
Yet to be determined if it's full or not. I'm going to consume a lock on.
You gain 1 accuracy.
That will hit.
Okay, so you get to choose if you want 2 extra heat or be pushed back 3 spaces.
I'm sorry, did you roll a d20 plus 6
For a tech attack?
for lock? Where's the plus 6 coming from?
I didn't do it because I only do it if I need it. But I say that I do it anyway.
Where's the plus 6 coming from?
Because I
Is
have.
that your tech attack? I thought you said you
Yeah.
consumed lock on, so I thought you were gonna roll 1d6.
I did consume lock on, but I don't roll it unless
Got
I
it.
need to roll it.
I thought you had consumed the lock on, and then I rolled 1d6 by rolling plus 6. And I
I
was confused.
consumed it so that I could give you 2 extra heat or be pushed
I'm
back
with ya.
3 spaces.
I'm good. We're gonna set up dice cams for everybody. We'll just roll real dice.
You're buying me a dice cam?
Go ahead, Callie.
Yeah.
No,
that'd be
I
cool.
asked you a question. You
What was
need
your
to
question?
go ahead. Do you want to take 2 extra heat or push back 3 spaces?
2 extra heat.
Okay, great.
So you're at 6 now.
Yes.
2 extra heat. Let's see.
You activated her trap card.
No, you didn't.
Pot of great.
You did not activate my shock type.
Pot of Greed is a
So-
spell. Ugh.
Um,
Two more.
So I did puppet system, and you move your maximum speed in a direction of my choice. Yeah, that's what's happening.
You to make him run into his own construction.
I mean, I can do that, right?
Sure.
That would be cool.
So what's your maximum speed?
2.
Only 2?
He's
Yep.
big, you know.
He's a
I
big.
guess I could see that. So like 2?
Like
That's 1.9.
1, 2.
That says 1.9 hexes.
That's you're doing corner to corner. That's a different.
I don't know if I want him that close to me.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, we can try again later next time. Eventually, we'll get him over there.
Well, so Sniper, is that like, will he stomp on this stuff? Like, will that do anything? If
Yeah,
we
you
do
can make
that
him
to
run into it. Sure.
Okay.
I'll let you do that.
Do it then.
Yeah, even if we can't get him there this time.
I would say if
I
you
mean-
make him run 2 from here, like right here, he's gonna run into it a little bit. He's not gonna like run down the whole thing, but he'll kind of bump into it for sure.
Kind of smash some non-critical systems.
And
I mean,
he's
he's-
much bigger than it.
Yeah, and Tynan is invisible to him still, right? So
Yes.
Yes.
that's
Right,
fine.
you 2 aren't, and he has a flamethrower.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'm
Whatever.
fine. I'm fine.
Is that what we're doing?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me have you roll
So
just a 1d20.
you took 4, right?
or heat.
Yes.
No,
It
here's
should be at
that.
8. Yeah,
Because you
roll
give you 2 extra.
on top of the regular 2.
Yes.
Roll for me a 1d20, Waffles.
Juan D20.
6.
Okay, so he bumps into it, and like a couple of the stones kind of snap off, but they narrowly avoid landing on him and just sort of tumble into the dirt.
Damn.
But
Good
like
try.
the
He's-
whole thing kind of shifts a little bit as he hits it.
He was building this thing out of stone.
I wasn't that a coin flip instead of a D20.
I mean,
Might have been a
D20's like
high-low.
coin flip.
Well, when you guys got here, he was using the flamethrowers to like weld these stones together.
Magic stones.
Yeah, what a metal stones. Okay.
Anything
Has it
else?
been 5 minutes?
Is that the end of your turn?
Well,
I
let's
believe
see.
that's the end
That
of the
was
round.
a quick text. So no,
Okay. What else would you like
gonna
to
do
do?
it again?
I can't do the same thing again in a row without it being extra difficult or whatever.
Correct.
Um,
Could overheat, but
Then I guess I'll do another. Because if I do 2 quick texts, that's not dangerous, right?
Right.
Okay, so then I'll do another quick. I'll do another quick tic tac.
oh,
Woohoo! You get in there. Boy, do you get in there.
Would you like
Quick
to
crit.
gain 2 heat or be pushed back 3?
2 heat.
Okay, so now you're to 10.
10 heat.
Is that on top of the norm?
ah.
Is that 2 bonus on top
Oh
of your
my
normal
gosh, that's
2?
12!
Yeah, that's
Yay!
12 total. Hooray.
Man.
did you overheat him?
Learning to count with Lancer.
Shut up. And then
1, 2.
I'm gonna do. I don't know. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm gonna jam your cockpit. You cannot dismount or whatever. Get out of your.
Oh no. Oh
We're
no.
trapping him in his burning mech.
Okay.
What I do?
We're the good guys.
This definitely will not fill me with anguish later. Click.
Very
You didn't do it. I
interesting.
did it.
His overheat has happened and he has become exposed. Where he is taking now double damage from those things until.
Turn.
Unfortunately,
Whoop.
it's his turn.
All right. For his turn, now, you guys hear over all of your comms, the NHPs come over and say, there is 1 minute of countermeasures remaining. Recommend evacuation.
Okay. Oh.
Allie just leaves.
She did still have movement,
Hey,
right? I mean,
I did.
NHP, why are you recommending evacuation?
Unless other countermeasures can be found, electronic countermeasures can be countermanded, and danger will be present.
Is countermanded a word?
I was on
Yes.
fire. This danger has been here.
Well,
Fire is a
if we-
biological concern.
We need to stop this guy from building the gate.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't know how we can evacuate. We're not gonna solve the problem if we evacuate.
Well, he said solve the problem in a minute or evacuate. So
There's-
you got something?
You hear like a little like. Ontological countermeasures can be extended
Oh. How so?
onto another chassis. Would you like to attempt this?
What does that mean?
Ontological
mean?
countermeasures can be sacrificed here in order to extend onto another. For example, the target in front.
He wants to know if you want to make that guy immune to the siren song that's making his brain go all jiggly, but at the cost of your brain going jiggly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not standing next to Karna.
I don't know. I mean, is it if we
Countermeasures
these
will be countermanded for all present.
right? Yeah.
Okay, so we'll all go jiggly, and he'll be fine.
Okay. Can I step outside and then he do that?
that's a no for me, dog.
Well, maybe you guys can evacuate, and then we can try and
I don't think that's how that works.
Are we casually having
Let's
this
see.
conversation?
While I was gonna say, while you guys are having this chat, he's gonna go.
Okay.
He's going to clear off the. No, actually, he's going to clear off the thing that Waffles did that locked his cockpit.
Oh.
Right, still exposed.
He's no longer cock-locked.
Why is he
That's a
still
lot of
moving?
move.
Eating?
That's a lot of move.
Why did he move so many times?
He boosted.
Oh,
You can go with speeds of 4.
I don't like it.
Wow.
Well, then
That's-
wouldn't 4 be his max movement?
Hey there, Lunchbox. You want a hug?
It'll be alright.
At least it's not a giant, freaky worm monster screaming and breaking your shit.
What's your E defense, Artek?
Almost certainly less than 11. It is 8.
Okay. So over your comms, you hear this sort of crackling noise, and you hear the guy that was talking earlier speak to you. And you're the only one that can hear this because it's coming out of your mech speakers. And he says, "You have to stop. You have to let me out. You have to let me out."
Let you out of where?
Out of this, I can't get out. It's like it's on fire. I can't open the cockpit. You have to make it stop so I can get out.
Shit. Okay, alright. We'll help you.
And then it statics
What?
and you lose connection.
Our
that's
tech
his
gets on
turn.
the comms. Wow. Everybody, he's not under control of those things anymore. He's not trying to kill us. We need to help him get out of that mech before they come back and take
That's
control
a
again.
likely story.
Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I'm leaving. Is it our turn?
I don't see how it hurts to let him leave his mech. It's like because we would like him to do that anyway.
Yeah, I might be able to eject and make him fly out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, just tech attack him and make his cockpit open.
Just pop. No, like fly.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, how do you undo?
Waffles
Here's
had a
what-
thing about.
Well, actually, no. Wait, didn't you say that he removed the
He did.
thing? Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
we
he still
should.
seems stuck in there for
His
some
cockpit
reason.
is open. Do note as we
it's
talked about
open?
last time, his cockpit has the ability to open. It is not.
He's a liar.
It's not open.
His cockpit is now unlocked.
It is
but he wants to
unlocked.
leave.
There we go. But if you remember from last week, his whole mech is like on Super Saiyan fire.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, so we're trying to.
If you were
Yeah.
to be in that mech and you opened the cockpit, you would be on fire.
So I shouldn't eject and climb on there.
Yeah,
you're
no,
in a
that's
hard
bad.
suit, man.
Ooh.
Why hasn't he exploded if he suffered 12 heat?
He did. He
He
overheated.
got exposed.
Oh,
He's
Can
got
we-
God.
core expose.
Why?
Maybe we can force the cockpit. No, well, no. if
He's
we do
like
that, then he'll
venting
die.
plasma and jets of fire and just kind of shaking.
Why didn't he eject?
Because
Because
he's not
he
smart.
will burn to death if he ejects.
If he flies through the air really fast through the fire, he'll be fine.
He'll only get lightly crispied.
Exactly.
I would, if it were me, I would not want to go really fast through jets of plasma.
Here's a question. Why isn't he wearing a suit that protects him from fire if he's in this thing that
He probably
turns
didn't.
into fire?
He
Because
probably
he
didn't
had
prepare
right.
himself for this situation. It probably just happened to him.
Yeah, he's not making good. He wasn't making good decisions because
He
there
was
was.
Clearly.
I think
A
you guys
snake.
do know this guy's name.
Is he Philo?
No, it's John'll.
I think
What a
everyone's
name.
Johnny 2x4.
Is it John'll Sond?
No, it's Johnny 2x4. That's right.
Oh, my
Couldn't fit
mistake.
through the gate
Close
front door.
gate.
Hey, wait a second. That thing that he put in his was that the orb?
The thing that he put where?
No, because he
put-
already launched something. Do you think he was shooting us with the orb? He was firing the MacGuffin at us?
He
He
didn't
loaded,
fire that.
yeah, he
No, no,
loaded his chest
that
cannon
looked
back.
very different from what you
Okay.
saw on
All
the.
right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So
Is it-
I would like to figure out a way to save this guy. But the
Like-
things that are preventing that from happening is that his mech is
On fire.
too on fire for me to. So like even if it's not that like he can't open his cockpit physically, it's that if he opens it, he will be burned.
He'll be
Okay.
vaporized by plasma.
Is that what it looks like? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much.
What the hell?
Is
So
he not wearing a flex suit?
do we see?
You can't see him in his cockpit. No.
Does anyone have any ideas on how to make his mech stop being all powered up like that?
Yeah,
Destroy
I'm gonna
it.
hack him
Yeah.
into making him do a stabilize to stop the burn.
Yeah, I can only think of some way of hacking in.
He
but
is already stabilized and he stayed on fire.
Mm-hmm.
He's still exposed, so he's still venting plasma all over.
Just so you know,
disabled
the
support, so.
particular problem here is that he has the trait Unshielded Reactor. Characters that start their turn adjacent to the pyro or become adjacent to the pyro for the first time on their turn take 2 heat. Which, by the way, Artak take 2 heat.
I haven't started my turn yet.
If you be for the
You
first
have
time on their
become
turn. Oh, you're
close
right.
to
You're
him.
right.
But I will in a minute.
Mhm.
Well, maybe someone will move them
so,
away. I
yeah,
don't know.
Unshielded
You
reactor.
get
Good point.
roasty
Good
toasty. Doodle-doo-doo.
I don't know how to shield. How the hell do you shield a reactor?
Wait, so
Options.
Artec, we just know Artec told us this, correct? The guy didn't say anything to us.
He sent it to me.
Maybe
The
Artak's
guy
lying.
didn't say anything to us.
Not directly.
Yeah, Artak's known for being a liar.
That's
what
not
I'm saying.
true.
I know it's not. That was sarcasm.
Basically, almost everything I
thank
have is offensive in nature and not supportive in nature.
Can
Here's what
I
Go ahead, sorry.
rip the reactor off of him?
You
Should
could
be
try that.
disposed.
I'm gonna
Is
say
there a
that would be
way
very dangerous.
to create a vacuum in this space?
Okay, like he big, that reactor not small.
He's a chonky boy.
I'm sorry.
Professor,
I'm sorry. Why do you want to
reactor,
create a
hot.
vacuum?
Because then there'd be no oxygen and then there'd be no fire.
Then he can get out of the cockpit.
Because he wouldn't be able to breathe.
He's got a suit of some kind on, I'm sure. I'm making assumptions
I don't
here.
know.
Let's find out.
I'm okay with that.
Can we see the reactor?
Yeah, it's unshielded. You can see his react, and like there's plasma venting off of it. It's a big like thing attached to his back that's glowing.
Are there like any? Is there like a big red button on it?
No, there's not a big red button on it.
Am I the only mech big enough to grab onto this thing?
No, everybody could grab it.
Okay.
He's larger than you guys, but the reactor, like, it's big, but it's something you could certainly grab and
Okay.
try and like pull off. It's not
Alright.
designed to be pulled off, certainly.
Okay. Well, let's try it.
Certainly would not engage criticality on
And
this
like
particular
it's
reactor.
venting plasma and various, and it's cracked in a couple of places. And normally, where there would be safety shields on it, it does not have those. And there's a bunch of pipes going on to this basically big ball, right, that's attached to the back of him. And the pipes are like some of the plasma is venting into those and powering up the flamethrowers and things. So it's designed to be unshielded in this
Yep.
way, but it's also been damaged a lot and is doing things it's not supposed to do.
Oops.
Yeah, it's physically impossible for this RBMK reactor to explode.
Doesn't look like it's impossible. Okay, I would like to try and rip/cut this reactor off of him. Does anyone
Okay.
else?
Can I leave before you do that?
Yeah,
Am I
I
close
really
enough?
want to get the hell out of here.
Am I close enough to assist?
So how many Ronkin would you say that you take per second for being this close to this reactor?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's fine.
You're
Okay.
shielded.
So
Yeah, we're shielded.
mechanically, I'm trying to figure out. So I am picturing like Marty adjacent to him, right? So like I'll take that heat damage and then just kind of like jumping up there and like looking for weak points. I've got a charged blade I can maybe like try to jam that in there and do some prying or something like that.
You have like a sword attack?
I do. I have a charged blade.
Why don't you give me an attack with the sword,
Okay.
saying that you're doing this?
Mhm.
And then Karna, you want to help as well?
Yeah, if I'm close enough, can I like add And accuracy.
We'll add
or
him an accuracy. Let's say you have to move up to him and take 2
Okay.
heat.
All right,
Okay.
let me give myself my 2 more heat.
So do you want me to do that now?
I'll
Even though it's
say-
not my turn.
We'll say, Karna, you take your turn,
Okay.
and you move up, say, here.
Okay.
At which point you take 2 heat, because you entered into melee with
Okay.
him.
Yep.
And then you go to kind of hold him, and when
Yep.
you do, his mech sort of crouches down and like leans over to show
into it.
you
He said,
the reactor.
okay.
So Artak, give me
See?
an
I told
attack
you.
roll.
Oh God! All right, guys, I hope this works. I'm really
With an
sorry, and
accuracy.
I get oh, all
We
right.
go now.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. I feel like it's gonna go bad. It went great.
It went
And
pretty great.
Let me roll my
Um,
accuracy just to see if it's a crit. Oh, so close.
Very close to a crit. Is that your highest damage roll?
My highest damage roll.
But you got a 4. You did 4 damage.
You
Yeah.
rolled a 1 though, right?
Oh, yeah, it's 1d3 plus 3, so that's actually the lowest damage I could possibly roll.
Yeah.
But it is armor piercing.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm gonna say that it's still holding on by like a thread. It's still there, but you got it most of the way. So now it's his turn. And on his
We didn't
turn,
roll to help.
I got the accuracy.
Okay.
Didn't he take double damage from being stabbed because he was exposed?
Yeah.
no, oh wait, he is exposed. No, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he did. Okay. No,
He
that's a very
laughed
good
like
point.
anything serious.
Yeah, right.
He was like, ah, you fool.
No, that's a very good point. Yeah. So you slice this reactor completely off, and the rest of his mech kind of just goes boom and crouches down.
Nice.
And then like all the fire goes off. However, you are now holding this reactor,
Oh,
which
shit.
has a whole lot of warning lights going off on it.
Mhm.
Throw it in a hole. Throw it in one of the
Yeah.
holes.
Yeah,
And
it's right at
it's
the gate.
That's what I was
glowing.
gonna say.
It's rapidly glowing brighter. And suddenly, a lot of klaxons start going off in all 5 of your mechs.
Fine.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Down the hole,
one of
down the hole.
holes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Down, closest hole.
Yeah. Artek dashes over and throws it down the snake hole.
I'm running away from that snake hole.
Oh my.
Yeah, everybody, get the hell out of here.
Pew!
As Artek
Bye.
runs over.
the
So,
fuck outta
so
here, bye.
you dunk it down the hole. At that point, you hear your NHP say, "Countermeasures expired." And for just a second, you feel this like wave of dread crash back over you as this comes back over you, and then for just a second, the dread goes away,
I'm right here.
and everything
Never
feels kind of peaceful. And then you remember that you just tossed a nuclear weapon down a hole right next to you.
Oh shit.
John'll over here pops open the hatch and he jumps out wearing like a leotard and like a hoodie. He's got like, he's just like, and he's looking kind of like shaky and like he's got weird bulges on him in various places. And he's like just waving at you, and you can hear him over your comms now because your audio is unmuted going, "Pick me up, let's go, we gotta
I'll pick him
go."
up. I'll
Yes,
pick him up on the way out.
Do you have an extra compartment?
Nope.
So you're just
He
gonna
can
carry
climb
him out?
on. Yeah, he can climb on. He's gonna have to hold on. I don't have manipulators either. So,
I mean, I have 4 arms.
do you have manipulators?
No, but you can like grab onto
You
one
can
of my
grab
4
a guy
arms.
with a regular arm. Manipulators are for doing like person-sized stuff.
Like,
For
pressing
grabbing the
buttons.
person, you want a big mech arm.
I was
Trying to
just
scoop
gonna pick him
him
up
up.
and teleport him out of here.
I mean, you could take him. I'm right
Anyone
here though.
can do that.
I don't really care.
I don't care. I'm leaving then.
Okay.
I'm out. I'm
Yeah,
gone.
that seems more in line with what you were wanting to do.
Yep.
I'll grab him,
Okay.
and we will definitely get the hell out of here.
Yep, I
Everybody
already left.
Books it.
Yeah.
Did anybody
Um,
see? Anybody see Callie?
Who?
Kelly's not even up.
Callie came along.
We run in then?
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm leaving, dog.
Yep. I
agreed.
left.
Let's see.
I don't know if.
I would just like to say Callie gave him a lot of heat And you guys should just shut up.
Oh yeah, no.
I was making sure you were okay. I didn't see you.
Artak runs away from the explosion in slow motion.
Oh, bad.
Because your mech is half falling apart.
No, it's
And also, Callie talks in third person sometimes.
All right.
So you all you get like up the stairs through the room. You're back out in the. We'll go ahead and go back to roleplay map here. You make it all the way back out to where you can see the laser room and the agriculture research lab and the gate lab. And in there, you just feel this shuddering explosion as the reactor goes off. There is the room that you just came from back there is just awash with light, and fire comes just roiling down the hallway, and countermeasures in the lab immediately you see just a bunch of blast shutters close, but even then you feel the whole base kind of rock from the impact. And then you hear very briefly over all of your comms this squealing scream of pain,
Oh.
and then it goes away and you feel fine again.
Hooray!
I'm not depressed anymore.
And while each and every single one of you remember going in there and you remember fighting the pyro guy, for the life of you, you can't remember anything about what came up out of those holes.
Because the countermeasures are gone.
I mean, I recorded it all, so
We'll see if that actually worked.
It's just
We-
like
what? My video is blank.
yeah, it's
We've-
just two giant salamis, like just kind of like on the screen.
Why would you
Ugh.
look at your video, though?
Remember when we tried to
Weird.
like tech attack them? It just like
Yeah, lots of stuff.
So, you're now out here in the lab. Jonal is
Yep.
climbing down off of Karna's very scary mech, kind of looking at it and backing away. You
Oh, you
can't
don't like
really
Storm?
see his features. He's covered, like bundled up in a lot of cloth and stuff.
oh no.
And he's backing up toward the door, looking at all the mechs, or not toward the door, toward one of the desks. He's just trying to go sit down and kind of shaking a little bit. Then, yeah, that happens. What would you like to do?
Oh, what the hell was that all about?
Which part?
I'm talking to the guy that tried to murder us.
Oh.
What? Me? I didn't try and
You!
murder you.
You motherfucker.
No, listen.
I-
Listen. There's a thing, and it wants to open the gate.
What gate?
Of course
do
it does.
Do I
It's
remember the
definitely not
gate?
good.
We
I
saw
remember
our own
everything except
gate.
for the giant dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know all about the gate.
What wants you to open the gate?
It wants me to open the gate. I went through the gate, and I shouldn't have done that. And
You
now
went through
I'm
the
here,
gate.
and now I brought something back with me, and it talked to me, and now we researched it, and it went bad, and then we made fertilizer out of it, but it's not fertilizer, and now I don't know what to do, and things are going to go badly, and
Did they put the fertilizer in the water?
you have to deal with it.
John, we're here to help.
It's
what
still
happened?
down there.
Is it?
I'm not sure
Hey,
what's still
I
down there.
recall somebody mentioning like a thing they could just, glass this planet. Maybe we should do that.
He like pulls his hood back, and he looks fine. He looks like a normal person.
Oh, that's a relief.
He's the same guy you saw on the footage from the escape pod. And he's got pretty short brown hair. He looks like a little like heated up. He's got like soot on his face and like is clearly sweating. And like there's some singes here and there in his clothing, but he's looking at you, but he's kind of like scratching weirdly like on his face and just kind of all over, just sort of scratching himself. You have to go back down and you have to deal with it, or it gets inside you, and it got inside me, and it's gonna get inside we sent it everywhere.
John, where
I can
where's the object that you
feel
brought through
it.
the gate with you?
In
I-
his head.
I put it we did some research on it, and I touched it, and I shouldn't have touched it. Don't touch it. Don't let anybody touch it. But we already sent it, and they're gonna touch it.
Where?
Where did you send it?
We made.
I know where he sent it.
We made more.
Oh.
But
Like those-
this one's still here. It made more. It wants to make more, and I can hear it, and you can't hear it because it's not inside you. But I can help with that. But you don't want me to help with that.
How would you do that?
We touch it.
I
He
could.
doesn't have it anymore.
I could touch you.
I'm
Oh,
good.
boy.
No thanks. Don't touch me.
Mm,
Do you?
Hmm.
Do you have any? I can't remember.
Liquor?
Mirrors.
Mirrors?
I hold my mirror up to him. What do I see?
Okay, when you say you hold your mirror up to him, what does that mean?
I already told you what it means.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I
Her
told
mirror was on the front of her Meg facing outwards.
And then I kind of turn it so I can see what's in the mirror. You know how I would look in a mirror if I'm trying to see in front of me. And
You're trying to look at him in the mirror.
Yeah. Well, I told you if I had two mirrors, then I would hold one up and then put the other one right here so that I could see the mirror.
Okay, so you're looking at his reflection in the mirror. To make this
Vampire
clear for
test.
everyone else, what's
Vampire
happening.
Yes.
test. Standard
Okay.
vampire test.
Yes.
In the mirror,
Oh.
he does not look like a normal person.
Oh,
Oh,
son of a
he is a
bitch.
liar, guys.
He is covered in these like thick, ropey strands. They're pretty. There's these small little strands. They're all kind of folded on top of each other, as if he has like little things that are all coming out and just go a little bit and are like crisscrossed together all over every visible inch of his skin. And when he scratches, they kind of move quite a bit.
Basket weave.
And he looks at the mirror and then looks at you and says, "It doesn't like those." And then all the little tendril things all over it, thank you, Tynanator, unfold and open up. And
The little heads.
each one of them is a tiny little miniature version of the
Hey,
very
guys, you wanna see
large
something
thing
messed Come
Yeah.
on.
What the hell is that?
that you
So
saw.
do we all see that?
If you are you looking in her mirror?
Sure. Isaiah's pretty freaked out and jumpy, so I'm stabbing him with a giant meg-sized knife.
Oh my god.
It's
Do we-
happened.
Is that
Seems
enough?
mean.
Well, it happened.
He,
Do anybody
you,
have a flamethrower?
you slice him in half and he's completely dead.
Can somebody burn that?
I mean, no,
Anybody got a
I can't.
300% dead.
He's
cool?
dead.
Yeah, but is the stuff attached to him still moving?
Like a little bit, yeah. Like he's
Mm.
sort of
Wriggling.
like frilling, yeah.
Oof. Is there like a
So-
recycler?
But-
or
Over his body or
but-
just his face?
If you're not actively looking in the mirror, if you look away, you no
Like a
longer
corpse.
see those things.
Right.
Do you
he just
forget
looks
about them?
And you completely forget he had them.
Fuck.
Like, oh.
So
Oh
does-
shit. Isaiah, what the what?
Wait.
Why
So
the
maybe
fuck did you do
wait,
that?
1 second. Then maybe I didn't stab him because if I.
Oh
looked in
no,
the mirror,
you rolled and you
did-
said it. He's dead.
No,
He's full
well, you
dead.
didn't. Okay, I agree that I
Oh.
would continue to do that. But what I'm saying is, if I looked at him after I looked away from the mirror, would I remember that I wanted to kill him, or would I be like, "Why do I want to kill this guy?" and not do it?
You remember entirely that
Okay.
you went, kill him.
Okay, no, that's fine. I was just making sure that it made sense to me still, and it does. So I'm fine with it.
Our
Oh
text
God, why
freaked
did I
out.
kill that guy?
What
I
the
guess.
hell?
I don't know, man.
I can tell you why.
You have
I have not stopped
fucked up
looking
now.
at this
Now you
mirror.
fucked up.
Let me see in the mirror. Oh Jesus Christ.
Question: is it
But
all
wait,
over his body or just
We've
his
been
face?
on
It-
this planet and we've been eating the food and such here.
It's all over his body.
Like all over his body?
Let me see that mirror. I'm gonna look at me in a mirror.
You're gonna do what now?
I want to look at me in a
I
mirror.
made you a mirror, mighty.
Yeah, you look fine. You look normal.
We didn't touch a thing.
So
Well,
that-
I'm gonna. We got comms, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna establish comms with Jonal Slint or whatever that farmer's name was.
You know?
can we do that?
You cannot
Jameson Smith.
do that. No.
He's at his own
We're-
network.
We're way too far down in the
I
Earth.
thought we got the heck out.
And there's
No, we're still in
No,
the
you guys
lab.
are still in the lab.
Yeah.
We just went
Hey,
up the ramp.
Does
This
Does
lab's got
Isaiah's
Wi-Fi. Let's
knife
go.
look effed up?
It's covered in blood. I mean,
Just making sure it's not growing any heads. Or
So-
anything.
Is a word.
One of my main concerns right now is he was talking about making fertilizer out of something, and we gave that fertilizer to the farmer.
Okay, but also, as I was saying, I know I was talking in a frantic conspiracy type of way, but they sent the fertilizer to a different town and they put it in the water.
They did. So I
They
think our
did
best
that.
bet is to leave. Let bygones be bygones.
We can't keep doing this to every planet.
Okay, but here's the thing. What are
I
we gonna
thought you-
do? Go and kill everyone who drank
Yeah.
water in Arrow
brought
Town?
this upon themselves. It's
Arizona.
not my fault.
Whatever it's called.
He's John Old before Isaiah killed him for no reason apparently.
I
Said
saw
that
you the mirror again.
he said that we had to go down there and deal with something.
just
He said it was down there.
You yeeted a nuke down there. What else could have survived that?
Did we hear one or two?
technically, the
We don't remember, right?
That's true. I guess.
the reactor when they explode, they're a burst 2. So it's not like a giant nuclear explosion,
Let's
but
go
you
back.
put it in a really small hole. So
Maybe we should go back down there and see what's left.
Of what?
You
Right.
said something was down there.
Artak gets on the comms with Merritt. Says, "Hey Merritt, did you detect anything strange while we were down there in the
They're
gate
fucking
room?
Strange.
Because we don't remember, right?"
hello,
Right.
Artak. I don't like it.
You'll get used to it. It's fine.
Artak. Yes.
Yes,
I detected many strange things.
really.
You were there, and you were there, and you were there.
Besides
You
the gate and
and
the
you.
giant mech.
There is a lot of interference. The origin
Hey,
of
do
the
you guys-
interference is coming from somewhere below. Below. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, well,
so-
okay. I respect your decision. If you later feel comfortable talking to me about it, just know that I'm always here.
I
And
would
whenever you
rather
want.
not think about it.
I totally get it.
It appears to be
there's-
causing software glitches.
Okay, right? Yep. Just forget I said anything. We'll figure it out. Thank you for your help, guys. I think we need to go back down there.
So real
I
quick,
don't like it.
Yeah.
that guy never hit me, right? I'm playing it back in my head, and he never hit me because I was invisible to him the whole time. Why the fuck is there a giant crack in my windshield?
What? And go look at it. What the hell did that?
I don't know.
There's something really weird going on. Even
I'm
the
act-
NHPs they can't remember. And Isaiah, why did you kill this guy?
He was freaking me out, I guess. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a
I'm
good
not like-
reason.
I literally just put the mirror down so that it's like behind him. So when you look down at him,
Oh God!
you past him, and it's weird.
Why? I feel like I keep forgetting what's going on with this guy. Is anybody else having that experience?
Yeah, and then I looked-
while I'm
and-
still looking at him.
And then I looked down.
Yes. Am I crazy?
We're all crazy.
I think something's going crazy going on.
All right, hold on. Callie, look away from the mirror for a second. Artek puts his hand up between Callie's.
Okay,
It's like, what's weird about this guy that Isaiah murdered?
I don't know. I have a general feeling that everything's weird.
Okay, and then move the hand.
See, I told you. It's weird.
Okay, so something about these things, we cannot remember them if we're not looking at them.
At this point, the body has stopped moving on its own. By the way.
That's a relief.
That's good.
So when you kill it, it stays dead.
We need
Right.
mirrors. We need mirrors.
We have
Yep.
to.
We have little tiny handheld mirrors.
You know, beggars can't be choosers. Attack.
Well, let's just go back up. There are mirrors all over the damn place on the surface.
No, there aren't. Remember, the whole
They were all-
town. Mirrors
I
are
thought they were
gone.
in all the bathrooms and shit.
No, the whole
No, there
town.
mysteriously were
The
not.
mirrors
No, there
are
wasn't.
gone.
Oh, well, I think this is, as we say in New America, we are up shit creek without a paddle.
Now, just to remind everybody, because it's been a week, Callie, you brought up that you saw that there was a shipment.
Yes.
Do you remember writing down the time that shipment happened?
Do
It was
I?
I think
2
it was
weeks ago, maybe.
No, it was
Something else
within.
was 2 weeks.
It was significally more recent. It was
Yes,
like,
it was
Yeah,
like
it was
within
like a
the.
couple
like
days.
36 hours ago.
Yes.
Oh,
it was,
okay.
yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
How far is that town from here? Is it 36 hours?
About 2 days.
Okay.
Oh,
Son of a-
fuck.
Wait, what?
So
Let's go to town hall and
Cause some panic.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not
Let's
too
start
late
a
to stop
riot.
that shipment, is what you're saying, Callie?
Sure, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, let's go.
Well,
Maybe get ourselves some mirrors before we come back and deal with whatever.
if we can find any.
There's a bit of a like shudder. The whole base sort of rumbles.
Let's leave.
Then you hear all the speakers in the base crackle to life, and they're like hissing and spitting, and there's sparks coming out of some of them, like in a way that you have not seen them function before. And very loudly over the intercom, first of all, you feel this wash of dread come over you.
Again with the dread.
And very loudly over all of the
fault.
intercoms, you hear what sounds like several voices talking at once, all saying the same thing. The voice says, "I am so tired of you.
Me too. Same.
So tired.
Go to sleep.
I am ready to move, and you will not stop me. Citizens of Stillville,
I gotta say so.
Fuck.
please kill the intruders."
Oh no.
Oh no.
I knew it was a fucking hive.
I'm
mind.
a citizen.
Very quickly on all of your mechs, like if you had the cockpit open or something, it snaps shut, and you hear both NHPs like start making this very loud screaming noise kind of thing.
Shit.
And there's like waves of static moving across all of your comms and things, and then like that sense of dread recedes from you, and then everything kind of goes back to normal. And both of your NHPs say, "Instant countermeasures applied. Will not be able to do that again."
That's
Huh.
not good.
I really think we should go downstairs and just see what's going on with that gate.
I think we should go downstairs and turn it into a defensive position and kill everybody in town when they try to murder us.
Well, they can't swim to us. I mean, they could
There's an
try.
elevator,
No.
and they have boats. We just didn't use them.
Well, we can destroy the boats.
I think we have two choices here. We either go and try to stop that shipment before it gets to the town, or we go back downstairs and try to kill the scary thing that just talked to us.
I mean,
Well,
killing stuff.
what I'm thinking is if the gate is still like, well, it's not finished, so
That
I guess
gate,
it's not. I guess it's not really a problem. Okay, then let's just go.
Whatever is here is already here.
Yeah.
The gate, like, John brought. He said he went through. Can you fucking believe that?
I was considering it.
Yeah, me too. But we didn't do it. But we,
That really would have made this whole campaign way different.
just have like shadow attack.
I guess we're all evil now. I don't.
I'd be fine with that.
That'd be kind of fun.
I'm the president of Shadow America.
Honestly, would this be any different if you guys considered yourselves to be evil? I don't think it would.
Hey, Artek's trying. Artek's
Yeah,
trying
I
his
mean, I would
best.
kill a lot more people.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe in magic.
No, because only.
What?
just
How can you
people
not
do
believe in
magic.
magic?
Artak
Evil people
apologized
can't
to
believe
Karna.
believe in magic?
Callie would
Evil
just be
Artak
hacking
wouldn't have
any ship that we
apologized.
flew past.
So okay, let's. I guess
Yeah,
we should
right?
go. I think we
Where?
should go then.
All right, Operation Shadow Outreach. What are you doing?
Where are we gonna go?
I don't know. Either to the town. What's the name of? It's just
Arrowville. We're in
Yeah.
Stillville,
They're in
and the
Stillville.
shipment
Arrowville
went
is like
to
the
Arrowville.
capital city. It's much bigger.
Yes.
which is where the shipment is headed.
Yes.
So we should probably go there.
But isn't there like a big gray brain on the ceiling downstairs?
What are you talking about?
What? A
No.
what?
What
Great
you
brain
are
said.
referring to, Mighty, is that you saw lots of holes in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of things hanging out of them.
We don't
No.
remember those things.
There wasn't, first of all.
Yeah. In
You
or
are
out of character,
misremembering.
wasn't.
There were just holes.
Hmm.
Yeah, out of character, two things were coming out of holes on the ground. But the
That would
Ceiling
be
ones.
terrifying if they were coming out of the ceiling with their feet.
Yeah, there was nothing coming out of the ceiling. Also, if there was, you wouldn't remember them. But
right.
there was.
Although I don't know what the holes mean though. So that is a mystery.
It's
Moles,
just
probably.
1,000 of these things.
Just millions. Okay, let's make a choice. Let's, I guess, call a vote. Who wants to stay down here and hold out? Who wants to go up?
I want to go up.
Do I want to
Okay.
go up and die, or do I want to stay here and die?
Correct. That's the question.
That's the question. I think the only person who can actually kill us is Joan.
Why is that?
He's got guns.
Because we're in mechs. Fair enough.
They're small guns now though. They're like little. They're lame. He sucks. He's the worst person ever. He has no
I'm not
power.
going to swing by there. Is all I'm saying.
Actually,
So-
technically, Joan is wasn't a citizen of Stillville, so maybe he's our only friend. I don't know why you all assume that he's a
No,
bad guy.
he started being weird at
Well,
the end.
I'm holding out for a hero. Okay, I'm voting
Also-
to go up.
Yeah. Also,
I
okay.
vote we go up.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
We need to go try to save those people. We can't let whatever touched John will happen to
Such a bad name.
this whole city.
You mean
Jim
me?
John?
I don't care about this
Stab
thing. I
him
care
to
about the entire plan.
The what?
Because technically, John's final fate was me murdering him.
John'll 2x4.
Yeah, but look in the mirror again.
I don't
Now
want.
look back at me.
I feel like
Now
it's a
I'm holding that
bad
thing
thing.
you wanted.
So we're going up.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we have to.
Okay.
Why is this a hard decision? We have to.
Do we want to repair
Okay.
first?
Just do it. We're doing it. I've done it. We've done it. We're
Yeah,
doing
oh,
it. We've done it.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
have,
if we
I
if we
still
were
just have the one structure. We don't have time, probably. Let's just go.
we don't have time.
Yeah.
Time is not something we have.
Okay, we're on the elevator. It's going up.
All right.
Well, okay.
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
I-
No, it's fine. I was just gonna ask, like, is it even possible for us to get to that place before the shipment
Well,
I'm-
we might be able to get
Or
there before
at
they
the same
use it.
time? Okay, all right. Just the logistics of travel, that's a possibility. Or no?
The what I would tell you is basically your options are to stay here and try and deal with whatever threat might be here.
Mhm.
But the more time you spend, the larger the chance is that whatever that shipment is not only opened, but is used in a way that makes it difficult to recover from.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe Stillville is a lost cause, but if we can save Arrowville, that's something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Didn't we have people on our ship that were from this planet?
Yep.
And that's like, okay, so
They're still
guess-
on your ship, as far
right,
as
but
you
we
know.
owe it to them to not let their planet get completely boned, right?
You're right.
I will also point out
No.
to you that you guys got to this base after having a fight, and then after you fought, you took an hour to repair before you came down here.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So that's gonna come back. That's fair. All right. Thank you for laying out our options here. I think we should go and try to save the city as best we can.
Okay, so you guys take the elevators back up. It's quite a long ride, and every once in a while, like, the power goes out, and you're sitting there just in an elevator, and there's like a little bit of leaking water coming in, and then it sort of starts back up and keeps going. Fail safes and generators kick in, and when you arrive back on the surface, the river is still moving just like normal, and off in the distance you can see that the entire city. I'm gonna assume, by the way, you picked up your mirror. Right, and before you came upstairs, we can't hear you.
Artek,
Waffles, you're muted.
writes down.
Yes, I did.
Use the mirrors on a little sticky note. Puts it up in his cockpit.
Okay. And then over on the bank, because if you recall, the city of Stillville has a river running through the middle of it, and there's a pretty big bridge, maybe a mile away from you guys, that you can see pretty clearly. And both banks of the river are there is fire raging in the town. There are clouds of smoke coming up, and there are various bits of farm equipment that you can see that is lining the bridge, and you can see people off in the distance building some sort of cannon, it looks like. And there are other people running up down the sides, and almost everybody is armed, and a whole lot of them look wounded. But they kind of appear, there's just people on both sides of the river running down toward the base with various weaponry and different things that are going on. There's a lot of chaos happening here.
Which way to Araville?
It's to the west, I think.
I'm going west.
Could you draw a very basic outline somewhere
of what you guys are seeing, or the map?
I guess where we are, just approximate, so I can visualize it correctly, because I think I did it wrong last time.
Of the world map, or what?
We're on an island, and then the river, and then the side of the town.
Gotcha.
The immediate area.
Yeah. So you guys talk about what you want to do. I'll sort of sketch this out for you.
I would like to get around or past these people without having to murder all of them. I don't know how to do that yet.
Yeah, I mean that would be my preference, but I don't know if these people are people anymore.
Oh, you think they're too far gone?
I don't know.
John will seem to be in control of his faculties until he didn't have them anymore.
I mean, here's this idea. Never mind, we forgot about the mirrors.
Did we remember?
I wrote it down.
Do we remember the voice that told us that stuff about being tired of us? Do we remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we know that they're being controlled.
Yes. I think. Yeah, Artek wrote down that you could use the mirror.
Hey man, river is just one giant mirror.
Unless it's dirty.
Or is it dirty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh dear.
It's full of toxic runoff from farms and.
Or tainted fertilizer. I don't know.
That's just okay. Yeah.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, man.
I wonder.
Can we get in contact? Is there still an energy barrier around the planet? Are we still unable to talk to the ship?
Would you like to
easily?
try?
Yeah, let's try.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I'll just do a general hail of the ship. Hey, Steve. I guess the ship is called Steve too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, do you read us? We're in a bit of a pickle right now.
Hello?
Whoa!
Oh, instant.
Hello?
Dimitri, is that you?
Oh, it is you. You're alive.
Only a little bit.
Yay!
This is tremendous. We were just voting on whether we should leave you or not.
Yes.
Where was the vote
Absolutely.
stand?
Who was voting? Because we're all here.
You in a caucus or?
No, me and Sal and Tosh.
With a Kool-Aid.
And look, between you and me, Tosh has been acting a little weird.
What?
He's been just being kind of sketchy. I'm not a fan.
What does that even mean?
Sketchy how?
We've never really gotten along,
Okay.
All right.
Anyway,
He's-
listen. Do you have that? What's the progress on that dropship?
Oh, you've been down there about 5-6 days now, I think.
So 25
So,
days.
yeah,
left.
we have a couple of weeks left.
Damn.
Is there
But
any
we've
way
been
we can
trying
get it
to
in like
reach
10
you.
minutes?
You guys have been gone for like 3 hours. There's something is happening in the town. Everything's exploding. We haven't been able to hail anybody, and we can't hail anybody in Airville.
Damn.
Oh, that's not good.
That's probably not great.
But we can get to you.
The entire town of Stillville is probably corrupt with something and will kill anyone they label an intruder.
It's a bit of a hive mind down here.
Well,
Hey,
how
yeah.
much did you guys drink? We keep telling you not to cause this much trouble.
Hey, Dimitri, can you ask around in the ship or Sal if she has any ideas on how we can get to Airville very quickly?
Oh yeah, let me call her up. Are you
'Cause-
sure you don't want? Is this not a good time to talk about Tosh? Because I really have some concerns. He's not here. He's in the bathroom.
Listen,
I'll
could you
talk
put
with you,
together?
Megan.
Yeah, could you document a problem statement and get that to our
Honestly,
desk?
I really don't want to write it down. If we could just have a one-on-one. It's not a good time. I understand. Things are on fire. Let me get Sal, and he leaves, and Sal comes on. Oh, hey, you guys are all alive.
Only a little.
Sal,
for now.
Of course
now.
we are.
That's fantastic. We were just voting about this.
Yep.
Yeah, Dimitri mentioned that.
No,
So,
we
which way
decided
did you vote?
we definitely decided we were going to stay.
Oh, that's good.
It was unanimous. Don't worry or ask anybody about it. So, what's the problem?
So there is a shipment of fertilizer that is not fertilizer, and it's going to hurt Airville quite a lot, possibly the entire planet. We need to get there as quickly as possible so that we can stop them from using it.
Okay.
And
Is there like a ship? Like you could. I mean, if you could do that, you could just come back up here, right? So that there's not a ship, right?
What about that thing that was docked to the thing? Is that an actual thing there, or just part of the?
What are you talking
I
about?
know lots of
Oh.
things.
Do you
happen.
do you do you guys not remember the combat that we had on the island?
Yeah, there were like
was-
boat-looking things on the combat map.
Yeah,
But
are those
it's not
real?
actually there?
Are there
That's what-
boats
There
here?
were
Yeah,
there were
that's-
various ships and boats and
Right,
things.
that's
Yeah.
what I was asking, if they were real or
Time to
not.
Do a really cool boat scene riding
So
up this
are,
river.
are they just boats, or are they actual like airships?
No, they're just boats.
Oh,
Does
Uh,
does
north,
the
south,
river-
or east to west?
The river does not go to Airville, unfortunately.
Damn it!
no,
We tried. We tried.
it doesn't look like
We
we
really
have
did.
any. I don't think there are any ships.
What about so your mechs are not as fast as like a car. Do you need your mechs?
maybe
Yeah.
not?
Probably.
I don't
How
know.
much do you
If we
care about property damage?
I
Zero.
mean, I need
Property?
Well,
Not a lot.
because your mechs aren't terribly heavy, and if they've got like cars that you could, everything's on fire down there. Is everything okay? Like, are the people
No.
all
No.
right?
No,
Okay,
really.
very much
so
not.
will anybody care if you just take a couple of cars
Turn
No.
them into roller skates.
and
There's
just
no-
kind of stand on them?
Sal,
I'm doing it. That's
the
a
police
genius
don't
idea.
exist on this planet. We can do whatever we want.
The police don't exist?
Nope, they're not real.
Can
Cops
we-
aren't
we
real.
come down to
look,
this
we just
planet?
confirmed that.
It's a utopia, except for all
It's
of
not.
the ontological corruption.
So we
But-
shouldn't come down to the planet.
No,
Not
not
yet.
yet.
Probably not. You're gonna have
Oh,
problems.
oh, hey guys, how's it going? It's Tosh. We're talking.
Hey,
It's
Josh.
great.
Put Sal back on.
How's it
Hey,
going?
Tosh.
No, Sal's still
Hey,
here. I just wanted
adults-
to.
hey,
Hey,
Tosh.
Okay,
Adults
okay,
are
okay,
talking.
okay, okay.
Bye.
I
Out of
really need.
character.
I need to talk to you guys. Dimitri's been acting really weird. I have
Oh,
some
Tosh,
really
We're
big
gonna set up a
concerns.
one-on-one. We're gonna set up a one-on-one.
Yeah.
But seriously,
Okay,
this
all
is
right.
something important, guys.
No. Listen.
No.
Sure.
So out of character for just a second is putting our cars. That plan does not make sense at all.
They're hover
Sal's
We
cars.
can't
an
just-
engineer.
We can't just
We gotta
stand on
trust-
cars and
Sal's
have them
Sure you can.
We
and
have to
still have
trust-
them be the same speed. They're gonna
have-
be slower than if they like.
Sal said we could.
I
No, no,
trust
no.
Physics
Sal.
say
No, no. I
yes.
get what you're saying. You guys are hackers, right? You can hack them. Those things have limiters.
We can try it.
You take the limiters off, you beef up the grav lift a little bit, and you increase the mag burn. It won't work anymore when you're done.
Okay, that's fine. We already destroyed one car already, so
We'll get you there real fast.
okay. Let's try it.
Let's build
rollerblade
giant
up
skateboards and we'll
I mean,
sketch.
is there like a train or like a truck you can get? There's a lot of options generally. How do
Yeah.
most people there get? Can you ask around and see how they get there?
No.
No,
No.
they're not amenable to us anymore.
Well, what did you guys do?
This one was not.
This is the
That's
problem.
Sparta's
You guys
word of
keep
the
causing
week.
trouble, and we can't go back
No.
anywhere.
No, see, they're being mind controlled by something bad.
What?
Yeah,
Did we tell you about the thing? Well, no, you saw. Remember?
Wait, are
the
you guys
base?
getting mind
Guys,
controlled too?
guys,
Should we
no.
hang up?
No.
Listen, we need
That's
to.
what
we
you
need
would
to-
say if
we
you
need
were
to
being
go.
mind
Ask
controlled.
me something that only I would
We
know.
need to go.
That's not
We're
how
running
mind
out of
control
time.
works.
I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
to. I'm leaving.
How would you know how mind control
I'm
works?
leaving. I'm
Ask
leaving.
me something that only I would know.
I'm
I'm
leaving.
not denying that you're you.
I'm sorry, Karna. What are you saying?
I'm leaving.
How are you leaving
we
the
don't,
island?
We don't have time. We're going. I'm gonna how many people on the banks near us? Or is it just people, or what's
Yeah, on the banks near
close-
you, there's just some crowds of people, and they're kind of like shouting, and you see a couple of people like firing rifles at you and stuff.
Okay, I don't care about
but they're like not even it's too far away for it to possibly reach you.
Okay.
Also, it's
Um,
rifles, and you're in a mech.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I don't care about them at all. I'm going to wade through the water and get to the bank. I need to find cars, I guess.
Left side
Oh,
or
I
the
was-
right side?
Which way is
West.
the town?
West.
Town's to the west.
Yep. So
the
the
left side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we take a? Can we get? Is there a boat? Can we just ride a boat to the shore?
Sure. You can grab
'Cause
both.
that'd be cool.
Be
I guess.
faster, I'm sure.
I guess so.
But you're big, so you can probably just like stomp through, and then I'll ride a
Whatever, I'll-
boat.
Yeah,
I'll
there's
get
like
on.
there's like a little cargo barge you guys can hop on and pilot
Cargo
over there.
barge.
If that's faster, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah, good plan.
I will say about halfway there, everybody give me a spot check, please.
Okay.
Oh, dang it.
Hey.
Big spots going on.
Fantastic. You
I'm
guys,
the best. Oh,
you guys notice that the barge is kind of lilting a little bit, and it's kind of going like in a direction that the water current is not going. It's kind of going off.
whirlpools.
And looking over, there's another one of those whirlpools that you
Damn
guys
it.
saw, kind of
No, thanks.
swirling at you a little bit.
Somebody turn off the boat's limiter and just like crank it as hard as possible to the shore.
Artek looks at his post-it note and then tells Callie, "Point your mirror. Look at the whirlpool with your mirror."
Oh no.
Okay. I look at it. I look at my man and I like look. Yeah.
Callie, you can see rising up out of the center of the whirlpool, towering into the sky like skyscraper sized, is one of those heads. And the
Artek,
neck
what did you do?
rising up.
What do you see? Tell us. Tell us
And
what
its
you see.
mouth
Don't
is
stop
just
looking at it.
open and it's just swaying back and forth.
So,
There's a big head coming out of the water, and it's gonna eat us.
Callie,
you
for a
direct-
second, you start hearing, looking at it through the mirror, you can start to hear that it's making this horrible moaning song noise that just fills you with dread as you look at it.
It sounds really sad.
Callie,
Yeah.
can you,
Somebody shoot
Callie,
it.
paint a lock on it.
But you lock on? Okay, I
Don't
lock
stop
on.
looking at it. I want to
Lock
shoot the hell out of this
on.
thing. Can I
I
shoot
feel
at
really
Callie's lock on
upset.
target?
Why did I
You
leave my mom and my family?
What?
you lock onto it and it swivels its head down and looks at you.
Oh, I want to shoot it. Can I shoot it?
Callie. What you want to shoot at? What?
Point
The thing that
point,
Callie just
point,
described to
point,
me that said
point
it's
up.
locked on.
Point up from
You
the
don't
whirlpool
see
and shoot.
anything that
Point up
Callie's
from the whirlpool
talking
and shoot.
about.
Point up
I
from the
know, but
whirlpool
she's
and shoot.
describing it.
Just point at the whirlpool and shoot. Give it a
Point up
50-50
at the
or
whirlpool.
So that's
something.
why I asked her to
Yeah.
lock on because I couldn't see it. So
You
that
don't
might...
you don't see a lock on.
I don't care. Point
What?
up the whirlpool and shoot.
Just
I
shoot
hear her
the
saying that. Can I do
whirlpool.
that?
And shoot.
Tell me exactly what you want to do.
So she's saying there's something coming out of the whirlpool. She's screaming, point at the whirlpool and shoot, point at the whirlpool and shoot.
You want to do that?
Point
Go
at the
for it.
whirlpool and shoot.
What are you going to shoot at the whirlpool?
My big explosive.
Fire
gun.
everything.
I rolled a 9.
So you kind of see your shots hit the whirlpool, and there's what are you firing?
This is my heavy cannon, the bolt thrower. So it's got like explosives, shoots like a big bolt, and then it also explodes, and it also has reliable too.
Okay, so you fire the big bolt, and you see it kind of hit the whirlpool, and there's a little explosion in the whirlpool, and that's it. Hallie, as far as you saw it hit, but it didn't do anything.
That was weak, Artak.
Allie, do you have any guns?
Yeah.
I have a large wrench and an
What?
autopod.
Stop looking at it. Or give me the mirror.
All right, let's just get the hell out of here.
Or give somebody else.
You
I
don't
thought
have
somebody else had a mirror.
manipulators, so I don't know how I'm going to give you the mirror.
We probably need to be able to see it to actually like interact with it physically.
It's in a different ontological plane.
You hear this very loud poof, and from the direction of the bridge, there's this extremely large thing flying toward you.
Ooh.
Let's
A large
see.
thing.
A large thing.
Isaiah, it's coming straight at you. If you could give me an agility save.
Oh, I get I think I get +1 accuracy on agility checks.
Nice.
So
In your mech? Your mech is
Yep,
that fast?
that's part of my mech. And then I can /roll 1d6. I rolled a 7.
You're bad.
Okay. Everybody else looks over and just sees what looks like a bulldozer just come
God.
flying through the air and just slam into Isaiah. Isaiah, you get fully knocked off the boat and
Oh
take
shit.
2 damage.
Wait a second.
Bad luck.
I've got stable structure. I get +1 accuracy to resist being knocked prone or knocked back.
Okay. So then roll
I
your
don't know.
roll the accuracy
to
one more time.
resist?
Oh shoot, wrong. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Well,
click.
hold on. To resist?
I don't know what that means.
Take half.
Whatever. I'm in the water. I don't.
That
care.
means
Okay.
you'd have to.
I would
It
say
says to
you
give
can roll it
plus
again.
one.
Let's say it hit you for sure.
Okay, and then I
you-
Then
roll
you'd have to
agility.
roll an agility to see if you can avoid getting
Okay.
knocked off the boat.
Yikes! How is that higher with a red? What?
If you roll a 1, that's usually what that.
Oh, it was already rolling accuracy on that first 6, so I rolled a 6 and then I rolled an 8 here.
Okay. So
whatever.
yeah, fully in the water, having taken 2 damage.
Can I use my reaction thingy to teleport back
Sure.
onto the
Yeah,
boat?
you're back on the boat.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Jesus Christ!
Alright, we need to-
Way
Hey, we need
over, like magnifying in on the bridge. There's
like
a
seaweed all
line
over
of
your-
construction equipment, and people are driving it up onto this massive cannon catapult thing,
God, that's
so they can
rad.
just launch farm equipment at you.
We need to get the hell out of here.
They're gonna fire a combine next. We need
What's-
to go.
So you
what's the
guys,
status
you
of our boat?
successfully make it
Yeah, let's just
over
ignore.
to the bank,
Okay.
Yeah.
assuming you don't want to do anything else.
No. Time to run.
Okay, Callie, what
Yeah,
are you
we-
doing as you guys?
I am also
You just
leaving.
monologuing about the sadness.
I mean, I was. Nobody cared.
No, I cared. I tried to shoot it.
I know. And you missed somehow.
Did I miss?
No, you
I
hit the
did-
whirlpool.
I didn't do
I
anything.
told you to hit the whirlpool. You hit it.
I told you to point up and shoot. I didn't say point down at the whirlpool and shoot.
Callie, you saw his shell.
aim at the
It bounced
whirlpool and
off the
shoot.
thing.
I said point up at the whirlpool.
I did.
And shoot.
Okay, let's go find some cars.
Doesn't matter.
All
Let's
right.
just-
Before we do that, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a minute to continue our escape from Stillville.
It's going great so far.
we're back. Hi, everybody.
Hey
So,
there.
You've made it to the bank. There are various humans running around and just kind of like hitting your mechs with wrenches and standing over on a hill firing rifles at you. But these weapons are all fairly primitive. However, you do see that the very large tractor catapult is swiveling to aim at you now that you guys are standing still.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna stop standing still.
Yeah, no more standing still for us.
Yeah, let's continue
Oh,
west and see
no.
if we can find some cars to strap to our feet.
Now, I'm glad that you've got with the program.
What?
Yeah.
Glad that
Oh.
you have gotten with
You're
the
up.
program.
You're on board with our cool idea.
Sal's cool
It
idea.
doesn't make any sense, but Sal seems to think it will work, so let's try it.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Because a car has a limit of how much it can carry. Like if you
Get a
put
truck
1,000,
then.
if you put like 1,000 pounds on
Future
a mini-
cars, hover
Weigh
cars.
1,000 pounds.
they probably weigh more than that.
Get like a big construction vehicle or something.
And you
One of
have
those-
to hack it.
Yeah, maybe we could try it, but like
One for
we'd
each
probably
foot.
go like 2 miles an hour. I mean, my mech is pretty quick, but let's try it.
Okay, so you guys head off and find yourselves one of the bus stops. And it's like, it would normally be during the day and people would be going to work here and there. It's kind of in the afternoon-ish, so there would still be, people moving around. But now there's just like people in the streets who are just running around rioting. You see bodies just lying everywhere. When you do see
People
a
in the streets.
person, they are either screaming and running away, or they are screaming and chasing somebody else, or they are screaming and firing guns and throwing things at you from windows and buildings and things like that.
Rude. All right. So let's hack the bus stop and try and get some. I like how we keep calling it a bus stop, even though very early on you told us it's for cabs. But
Yeah, there's
Here's the
little
thing.
personal hover cars.
Are those things big enough to take a single mech on top of them?
Well, we're
Now
going down.
you can ride inside
Your
of
mechs
one. with
aren't
her
that
mech.
big.
my mech is huge.
How
You
many
can
times?
stand on multiples.
Okay, we'll try it. How many freaking cars can we call?
I didn't
He
hack
keeps
it.
he keeps telling us we can do it. So let's do it.
All right.
I mean, right now you
Try it.
can't.
Screw it, just do
Sally
it then.
didn't hack
I'm
it.
Not your
You,
dad.
you try it, Artech. You can hack too, right?
Well,
Yeah, I have hacker fix. I'll
so
give it a
can
whirl.
Knackle. Knackle try to hack it.
All right. Well, everybody try.
Everybody's trying to hack it.
I can't hack very well.
Our attack
This
rolled
is
a
my
10.
first
You have to
ever
beat a 10.
Hackle, hack,
don't
and
you?
go.
Wow, we did a bad job.
10.
Uh,
10's fine.
First hack check. I failed terribly.
Guess I'll just try it.
My
This isn't really how you're supposed to do these skill checks.
10
We're
is
just-
fine.
I thought you had to beat a 10, don't you?
No,
I think 10 counts as beating it.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, when you rolled less than a 10 on a skill check.
Yeah,
So-
10's fine.
So yeah, the 10 did it. So you successfully hack it. And how many cars do you want to call?
all of them.
Yeah, I want a fleet. As
Okay.
many as I can possibly get.
So they just
Uh,
start like jamming into the street and coming around the corner, and
That's
there's like 40 of them just
Good.
lined up after a minute
Cool.
or two.
Take as many as you need, Karna.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to strap my arms. I'm gonna have like 4, so I'm like on all 4s.
Unfortunately, coming down the road the other direction is another car coming at all of you, and it appears to be stocked to the brim with fertilizer.
I blew it up.
And there's
Oh.
a guy sitting on top of it just holding 2 sticks of dynamite,
Oh my god.
just going, ah!
Oh. If they're far away still, I blow it up. I fire at them.
Hey, let me
Wow.
see your roll.
Now we're killing innocents, huh?
He has a stick of freaking dynamite and fertilizer. What do I have to roll for this?
Shoot your gun.
Yeah,
Just
fire a
shoot
gun
'em.
at it.
Oh wait, I have
Ah,
an assault.
shoot my
I also have
gun.
an assault trigger. Come on, where is this thing? Oh yeah, +2. Okay.
Yeah, that hits it. So it just immediately just kaboom, blows up. There's just a crater in the street. There's little bits of this person flying everywhere.
Fine.
That was a straight murdering you did to that man.
He had sticks of dynamite and a ton of fertilizer.
I mean,
Let's
you
hope
might have survived.
that
dude.
there's no like galactic news force watching all of this, because we will look like the
Bum,
bad
bum,
guys.
bum, bum. Operation Outreach. Just smash cut to a man exploding.
They strikes again.
Humanitarian
Smash cut
outreach
to another
program?
dude getting
Or
Yeah,
stabbed.
dash cam footage of a man getting cut in half with a knife.
Whose dash cam was that?
Like, Callie, did you sell that to the media? Anything for a buck.
All right,
All right.
They
everybody,
paid me well.
get on your cars.
And we have to hack the cars too, don't we?
We just did.
Oh, you did.
We-
You're good.
Oh, okay.
They're
well,
good to
well,
go.
now they'll. I mean, kind of. So, how are you all clambering onto these cars?
I'm getting inside of one.
Okay, just getting in a car.
Yeah, that's true.
So are there like glass? Are these like glass?
It's like normal car from like the bottom of the window down, and then the top is like just all glass dome.
Oh, so there's no like metal frame at the top.
No.
I'm
Oh.
putting them on like shoes.
Yeah, but how do we
They're not
attach
that
them?
big.
You rip the freaking dome off.
Yeah, our tech's just gonna kind of smash the dome off the top of one, and then just kind of like 3-point superhero stance. Just hop on it
Okay.
and go.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. I mean, I have 4 arms, so I could grab 4 of them and have my legs up in the air.
I'm gonna
Dude,
peel
legs
the
and
dome
2
off
arms. What are you doing? Why are you doing a handstand?
Because my feet can't grasp cars.
Okay, do a
We're gonna
handstand then. Your
kinda-
neck's
kinda
freaky
screw it
looking
off or-
already.
Whatever.
Twist and pull.
I have
Separate
options.
it like an Oreo.
I take one of those options.
Okay. Naka, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pop the top off like a. You know, I'm
Pringles
gonna,
can?
I'm gonna just. I don't want to smash it. That'll put glass all on the inside. I just want to kind of twist and pull.
You guys are real worried about like getting the inside of these cars
Yeah,
dirty.
who cares?
I'm not.
Okay, so now for everybody except for Callie, the cars do kind of sag a bit and seem to be having some trouble. So now I will need each of you to make a hack or fix roll to see if you can override all of the safeties on your vehicles.
Can I do that for somebody?
If you succeed, you can do it on somebody else's.
Look
Hey.
how fast my car is going.
I did it.
Hooray!
I really don't want to roll. I don't
Carna,
want to
you need a
roll.
boost.
Oh,
You have some roll
Yeah,
up there, bud.
Everyone succeeds. Amazing.
wow.
Everyone has successfully hacked their vehicles. So they are now overcharged and will move faster, and they are able to hold the weight and move at that faster speed. However, they are like sputtering and are clearly gonna give out pretty quickly.
So
you
what
you
is-
think that maybe even if you stop, it's just not gonna start again once you get going.
So in terms of mech
Not for me.
speed, what's the speed of these cars in terms of like mech stats?
These will get you there significantly faster than your mechs would have.
Okay.
But it's still going to take you about 24 hours moving at the speed you're going to take to get there
All right.
if you leave right now.
Okay, let's go.
But there's still a little bit of power in these cars. So
Okay.
if you want, you can attempt to make one more hacker fix roll. However, it's gonna be risky in that
I rolled it.
that if you succeed, it's not a full risky, it's not a 20, but if you succeed, it will unshield the reactor to the point that you will gradually take damage on your way there.
I can't do that.
I already rolled it.
Why would you? Why would
Why would
you
I
do
want
that?
to do that?
It'll go faster.
I'll see you guys there. I can't.
How much sooner?
Truly, you are a fool.
You think you can basically double the speed and get there in 12 hours instead of 24?
How much,
man.
how much
How much damage is 12 hours worth of damage?
Hashtag
It's
worth
gonna
it.
do probably 2 HP per hour.
Oh, that's
That's a lot.
That's a lot
that's
of
a lot to
damage.
these guys.
I'm not doing that. I can't.
I need
I'm-
Flex Seal for my core.
I will die.
And you will
Yeah.
need to, and you can't like get out and repair your mech while this is happening, obviously.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
I'm good.
I can't do that.
So Isaiah,
I
are
would-
you
I
just
want
taking
to.
off?
I already did it. I'm not gonna. I'm done taking back shit. I already did it. I'm gonna roll 1d6 for the structure that I have to take, but I'm only taking one.
Okay.
You're gonna get there 12 hours before us.
Damaged.
Well, you
I
can,
bet I'll have it
Now,
1
how
hour to
much
repair
structure
one.
damage do you already have?
One. So I'm rolling. Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
Because if you have more than one, you have to. Okay, that's
Roll
fine. So then roll a 1d6 one more time. And so on a 3, all weapons on one mount of your choice are destroyed.
Okay.
Yikes.
Done.
Okay, so
You-
so
you have
something
anything
just
else?
and smoke comes flying off your mech. Your cars just glow, and you just like sonic speed boost down the street and just
I'm playing-
disappear.
Danger zone.
All right,
Bum, bum, bum.
I mean-
Danger zone.
All right, so everybody else is not gonna overboost.
Yeah, that's a terrible choice.
yeah,
Yeah,
I can't.
no.
I would probably.
It would kill me.
It
would
wouldn't
not
kill-
me.
It would destroy me outright.
It wouldn't kill me, but I'd be very close to death.
But think if
And I
you're
need-
moving several hundred miles an hour and then you eject and you aim correctly.
and die.
All right, so everybody's heading off.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
road trip.
about 12 hours later, Tynanator, you show up and you see Araville in front of you.
Is it on fire?
It is not on fire. It's
Oh
a
my
normal
God.
looking city. It's pretty late in the evening at this point. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So,
Okay.
um,
Oh, I didn't get
That's
attacked
the
by any
morning.
giant bugs or anything?
no,
Oh,
no giant
show it-
bugs on
oh,
this
cool.
route. This route, there hasn't really been farms over here. This route has been mostly like highway. And you've
Oh.
occasionally seen like big trucks rumbling along with farming equipment. And you've seen like people going the other way towards Stillville.
If I see people, I'm gonna be like, don't go that way. I'm like, turn around.
Yeah, and people are like
Drive
screeching to a
forward.
halt as they see you just blast past them.
Like, Stillville is hell. Like, I'm like, no, don't go that way.
And so when you arrive, as you're moving very quickly at this point, you do get there's a little boop boop on your comms, and you are being hailed by what appears to be the Araville Town Security Force.
You're gonna get a ticket.
I'll open it up. Hello.
Hi. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna tell them 100% the truth as I understand it, that Stillville is under attack by some. I'm not gonna
Otherworldly
say-
foes, force.
I'm going to say outside force, and it's very dangerous. I'm a Lancer pilot. I'll give him my license number or whatever the fuck. I don't know how that shit works. And I'll say the security force of Stillville straight up disappeared. People have been disappearing. People are losing their memories. And I came here because I believe you got a fertilizer shipment and you cannot use that shit.
Okay, roll a
It will kill you
charm
all.
check for me.
I can't roll lead and inspire.
No.
He just use that for everything. I know he does.
Specifically
I think
because he uses it for
what is
everything.
it?
He cannot
13.
use it right now.
13. So he says, okay, all right. We verified your Lancer number. So there's an emergency. Where is it? What should we do?
Okay, so do I have the tracking number or anything for the...
So
I
the
assume
ones
there would
that-
have been an order number or something from the fertilizer
shipment?
delivery.
You
Shipment.
don't know.
Why not?
Okay, well, whatever. I'll say there was a shipment of fertilizer from the SSC base in Stillville.
Oh, that probably went to we have an SSC base here. This is like SSC headquarters.
Okay, they cannot put that shit in the water.
Oh,
It will
well,
kill
they don't
everybody
really
in town.
talk to us. We're just like the town. You're gonna want to go. First of all, can you slow down because that's really a traffic hazard.
Okay, how far away am I? Am I in town?
You're like coming up into town, like you're passing little bus stops at this point, kind of
Okay,
on the outskirts.
So, how do I have a means of stopping this vehicle?
Yeah, you can
Hot
get
tip.
off.
Hot tip right here from this guy. Hot
Yeah,
tip.
but is the
Yeah.
Crash
okay.
that shit into the SFC base.
I'm not gonna do
No.
that.
Ooh,
I'm not here to
space.
start a war. I'm alone for the next 12 hours.
It'll be fine.
I'm just gonna get off and be like,
It'll
"Do you have a
be
printer I can use?
fine.
My mech has taken some serious damage."
Well, if you get off, maybe they're gonna keep going, and then they're gonna hit a building and blow up.
No, I'm gonna crush. I'm gonna just take one of my weapons and stab the car like in between my knees and just disable it.
You're just gonna go.
I'm gonna
Do it,
pin
it's cool,
myself
do it,
into the
it's cool.
ground with the weapon.
This sounds cool as hell.
Okay, so are you doing that now, or are you? What are you doing?
They asked me to stop. I'm trying to be compliant because I
Okay.
need their help.
Roll an agility check for me.
Okay.
He's great
I
at
did.
those.
Accuracy. Yeah, I'm great. I have a +0 with an accuracy. Yikes!
Oh,
This is
Enjoy your
rough.
failure.
just roll a
bum,
4.
bum.
Just roll a 4, 5, or 6.
No, that's with accuracy.
Oh.
Done.
Oh.
What
No,
else?
So-
Bad at this.
I'm gonna say that you stop the car. The car
all I needed.
immediately stops and slams into your weapon.
Mhm.
At which point you let go of your weapon and
fine.
come flying off of this vehicle and just gouge this thing in the street. At which point the car explodes, taking your weapon with it.
Do you have any weapons?
That's fine. I have one charged blade left. That's all
Wow.
I need.
How much damage have you taken?
I've got 10 HP left.
Are you okay?
Structure.
Is everything all right?
You have a printer in town. I am
Yeah,
badly
there's
damaged.
a couple of printers, but you said this was urgent. We need to get you. We have a liaison you can talk
You know what?
to.
You're absolutely right. This is urgent. I'm just going to walk into town I'm gonna where's your security base? Can you send me coordinates?
The
Like,
SSC base or
liaison.
us? What do you want?
The SSC base. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go.
Okay, yeah, they're kind of in the center of town. It's sort of like
dear.
the mayor's office sort of thing. They kind of run. It's we're owned by the corporation.
Right. That owns a corporation. That owns a corporation. That owns a corporation.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
this is
You have time
direct
for this?
SSC base.
Okay.
Let me give you the name of our the NHP that runs the thing.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
fuck me.
Um,
I should have brought Merritt. He would have been able to talk to this pile of
Their
shit.
name is Instructor.
Their name is Hot for Teacher.
okay, so here's the number. Just go ahead and give him a call. Yeah, his name is Alex.
Cool.
So just talk to him, and you can explain the situation to Alex. But we're gonna clear the streets and give you an escort. Are you alone?
My other Lancer pilots are cowards, and they're 12 hours behind me.
Oh, really? Thanks for setting us up for a good impression.
Have you ever seen Power Rangers? I'm kind of like the red one. These guys are the other one.
We don't know what that is.
You know what? I don't technically either. So let's go.
All right. So he gives you a number, and you head off toward the base. Everybody else, things are going pretty well. You're just kind of cruising along at a nice clip, and heading toward the base. Every once in a while, you see you see less trucks coming your way than Tynanator did, but you still see a couple here and there. Are you guys going to try and do anything as they're coming?
What kind of trucks? Exploding trucks?
Like very large 18-wheeler things, but like double wide 18-wheeler hover car truck things, carrying tractor farming equipment and shipments of fertilizer and stuff like that.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so I have my hands full with these trucks or these cars under me, so somebody else is probably gonna have to wave them down and let them know they should not go to Stillville.
You know that Final Destination movie where there's the truck full of logs that
Yeah,
all fall
I
off?
think about that every time I see one of those trucks.
There's one truck that's that, but it's all mega wheat stalks.
How long are they?
Not 100 feet.
Wow.
We should probably stop them from going to Stillville, right? They're not like attacking us.
No, just tell.
No, they're just
tell
heading
them.
to town. They're doing their job.
Yeah, just gotta yell at them. Say, hey, you don't want to go there. That's it, and then we can continue. It doesn't have to be a big thing.
Yeah.
Just, point your guns at them and be like, turn around.
All right, so I'm just gonna do it. Do I have a loudspeaker?
Sure.
Sure. I'm just going to flag them down as we approach and say, hey, there is an emergency situation in Stillville. You do not want to go into Stillville.
Well, okay, but I got this manifest that says I got to deliver this to a
I guess if you
Joan
want to
Smithy.
die,
Stillville's quarantined. You cannot enter. Turn around
Well,
now.
who are you? You're not the police.
How do you know?
The police aren't real.
What?
We're undercover. These are unmarked police vehicles.
No, I have a cousin who works in Stillville.
Oh,
Call him.
that's unfortunate.
They haven't. We've been having communication problems. The tower
Yes.
went
Yeah,
out.
he's
Because of the quarantine. If you go there, you will die.
Okay. Give me a charm check.
Charm?
Yeah.
Roll
I got
hacker
a
fix.
Charm, apparently.
What
just
else
not-
do you want to prefer to roll?
I don't know. I just didn't feel very charming there.
Lead and
More-
inspire.
Charm,
more
just
threatening.
say it smooths talk your way past guards, get people on your
Okay.
side, sway potential benefactors, talk someone down, or
Okay.
blatantly lie to someone is also charm.
I rolled a 12. I have no bonuses.
Okay, he says, all right, well, if you I'll get on the trucker radio and tell people about the quarantine. We didn't know why it's not been on any of the alerts.
Yeah, there's a weird interference, and it's coming from Stillville. It's why you can't get in touch with them.
Yeah, that's real weird.
All right.
just
We're going
Then
well
his
past.
Tires out.
radio cuts out.
We're just continuing on anyway.
Mhm.
So as
Yep.
that happens, and you didn't stop, right? You just
Yeah.
go
We did it.
right past him.
Yeah.
As
Run
the
the
radio cuts out, looking behind you, you can see it's very dark at this point. It's gotten
Oh.
late enough that it's in the middle of the night. It's been the 12 hours, right? Behind you, there's like headlights flash by, like miles and miles behind you on the plains. And as they do, you see something very large. This hulking, wide thing just shadow the night sky for just a second.
Wait.
And looking down on the ground below it, you can see hordes of hovercar vehicles driving in front of it.
Great.
We got a Mad Max situation on our hands here?
Wait. Okay, so they're following us. Where are they in relation to us?
Like miles and miles back. You can barely see this in the dark. They're not like street lamps out here.
All right. We might have to draw a defensive line in the sand.
I'm going to need to ask the important question. How many dudes with flame-throwing guitars are there jamming out on the top of this approaching?
0.
Like, what? This is bullshit. There at least got to be 2.
You want to turn around and go do it? You can. All right, so back to Isaiah. Isaiah, what are you doing?
I'm calling the number.
Does-
Psych, wrong number.
Boop, boop.
Sorry, go ahead.
Why, hello there. Welcome to Aeroville. Would you like to learn more?
I need to talk to whoever's in charge.
That would be me. Welcome, traveler. My name is Alex Guinness.
Okay, that's incredible.
Alex Guinness.
How can I help you?
Did you recently receive a fertilizer shipment from Stillville?
Sorry, traveler, you're gonna have to be more specific. This is Agraria, the finest farming planet in all of the 11th ring.
Did this thing
And-
just adopt a accent after its first sentence?
No, it's had one.
It was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard it.
The finest one in the 11th ring. And you will see that, unfortunately, SSC shipments and deliveries are classified without proper clearance.
As you can see, I am piloting an SSC mech, and I am a member of an. Oh, I'm so bad at
Elite
lying.
fighting force.
Undercover security team in Stillville. The Stillville base has been compromised, and I am here to tell you that the fertilizer that they sent is incredibly dangerous for the people of this town. I'll roll a d20 because I don't have a trigger for that.
Well, hold on. No rolling
okay.
yet. He says,
Okay.
well, now that is troubling news. But do you have any sort of proof?
That Stillville is compromised?
Well, that, or that you are an undercover SSC agent. It's strange of you to call on this open line if you were.
Man, if
Not
only I
that
was there to
we-
lie.
Not that we have any undercover agents, you understand. But if we did, this would seem a little strange.
Well, let me tell you. My proof is the fact that I am here right now telling you everybody's gonna fucking die if we don't get this under control. That's it. That's my proof.
And you know, these video files here of things
I
going
don't have
absolutely
any
nuts
video
and stuff.
files.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, that's your
Knuckle,
fault
you're
for
not there.
having-
You're not. Yeah, I don't have video files. I didn't take those. I was trying to get out of town.
Now, this is
Survive.
very interesting.
Oh
What
God!
I would
Well,
recommend is that we send out a security force to come pick you up. And
Okay.
we'll have a nice chat.
Yep.
And
Sounds
we'll
great.
determine what needs to happen next. If you could please exit the chassis.
Yep.
And wait for us on a bench nearby. We'll be
Mm-hmm.
sending out some mechs to pick you up shortly.
Okay, fuck it. My mech is like inoperable anyway, so I'll hop out. I don't care. If these guys want to come murder the fuck out of me, I can't defend myself anyway if they're already in mechs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll hop out.
Okay?
Just leave through like
Super
the
sure.
side because there's a hole straight.
I
through it.
figure as many signs of shows of good faith I can give, I'll do it. I'm just trying to not let these people get murdered.
Very good. We'll be with you shortly. And then,
Thanks.
like, there's a weird, like, glitching, and he, like, his little hologram of him turns and looks over, which is not something you've ever seen one of these things do, and says, "Hello, security force? If you could please pick up the delinquent who is making prank calls, we would really appreciate it. His coordinates are here, and thank you very much." He just
Whatever.
turns back and goes, "Oh, well, now that's strange. You're still here.
Yup. You're kind of a dick.
What are you
See-
doing to our comms? This is highly irregular."
What am I
Secret
doing to your
stuff.
comms? I called you on this number because I was told to reach you on this number.
Well, I'm just gonna hang up. You have a nice day.
I'm not gonna have a nice day. You just ordered a kill squad. What the fuck?
No, we don't have kill squad. Why can't I hang up?
Here's the deal, dickwad. You're gonna give me what I want. or
Now,
I'm
excuse me. I am a non-human person who is managing this colony.
Here's the deal. This is my list of demands. I want a manifesto of everything that's come into this city.
I'm just
in the
gonna
past
mute
12
you.
hours.
So, bloop.
Did that work? I asked him. Were you able to mute me? And if he doesn't answer, then I guess I know.
He's just doing that now. But now he's like glitching a little more
God.
as he's sitting
damn
there
it.
doing stuff.
Well, I'm gonna start walking towards the center of town. I guess I'm not getting out of my fucking mech.
I assumed you already got out of your mech. Are you getting back in
I'm
it?
climbing back in.
Okay. So
I'm going to tell them I'm gonna set it to self-destruct if they don't give me what I want in the middle of town.
You sound like a terrorist, but you're trying to help them.
They aren't letting me help them.
I feel
let
like
me help you or I'll kill you.
I'm not actually going to do it.
I know. But that's
You ought to just do it.
These
It's
are
fine.
this is the angriest doctor ever.
I don't know what else I can do.
It'll be fine.
So a few minutes later, several mechs roll up on you, of these security mechs that have big heavy assault rifles and are bipedal, but they're like hover skating toward you, and they all surround you, and none of them are pointing guns at you,
Yeah.
but they are all holding the guns.
Right.
And one of them pops into your comms, and Alex is still sitting there going, and just Like Alex at one point turned around and like lifted up his robe and mooned you and is doing all
What?
these different things,
Whoa.
and it's just not helping.
Very weird.
Let's say,
Can I
unauthorized
share my-
pilot. Please exit the vehicle.
Can I share my comlink with these guys? Like what I'm seeing this NHP doing?
You have it on like your little tablet if you have like your little arm comms if you want to show them.
Yeah, I'll get out and I'm like, there's something wrong with your NHP.
Yeah, that's a very fun video you have there.
This
We're
is
just
live.
gonna need you.
It's just
This is happening right now.
It's not, sir. Please just hang it up and get in the carrier, and we're gonna take you back to base, and we're gonna have a nice chat.
I can't hang it up.
Well, just give me it, and I'll hang it up.
No,
Am I being detained?
this is my property.
Okay. Roll a charm.
I don't need to charm them. Are they? They're all in mechs.
They're all in mechs, and you're not.
Yeah. There you go.
Rome says, "Okay, well here, let me call Alex."
Yep.
And he just like in the cockpit, you can see through this when he brings it up, and you see Alex, and when it pops up, Alex on him is looking at you. And Alex, like both of the Alexes raise up and give you the double finger, but one gives it on the right hand and the other one gives it on the left hand. And he goes, "Yeah, that's weird.
So you're seeing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do?"
I called him.
Well, okay, obviously, and then you did some sort of hack prank. That you know
No.
this is like a felony, right?
I am technologically illiterate.
You're a double felony.
You're driving a mech.
That's literally the only thing I know how to do.
Okay, seriously, come with us. We'll have a chat. We'll figure this all out.
Oh, I'm sure.
I
Quick,
feel
take a drink
like
of this.
I don't. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you hop in. They take you back to the base.
Yep.
And escort you into a holding room.
Okay.
At which point they proceed to ignore you for a good 2 hours.
Okay.
But while you're in there, like you're noticing occasionally, like the lights are flickering. There's some weird technological stuff happening here and there. Like the little keypad you have in your room at one point, like makes weird little droning noises. There appears to be some general issue going on.
Sweet.
And then people start coming in to talk to you.
Okay.
And so a detective-looking person comes in wearing like it's pretty much like plastic sheeting, but it sort of looks like an old constable uniform, but it's just like a robe of plastic sheet. And he has like it comes up like a hood, like a plastic windbreaker, rain coat kind of thing. What am I thinking of? Rain cover.
So
A poncho?
Yeah, and comes and sits down in front of you and just sort of steeples his fingers.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Did I hear like keys in the lock or like some sort of like
There's a keypad. You heard a boop 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 boop.
Okay. And does it seem like there's a lot of people out in like the little
It looks like
precinct?
it's populated. Yeah, there's people moving
Does this
here
guy
and
have a
there.
gun?
No.
Okay, that's great.
Oh no.
He sits down at the little table across from
Oof.
you.
I failed.
What are
I
you
rolled it,
doing?
I already rolled it. It's too late.
What the hell is going on?
Oh.
Must do this every time.
Earlier, when
let's just
Isaiah
leave the
boosted
planet.
off on his own, I was like, I've got a lot of health. I could probably go with him. And then I thought, nah, I think it'd be fun to have like an Isaiah solo adventure on the show.
I figured my best bet, rather than sitting here and waiting for the world to go to shit, is to attempt to get something.
So you
done.
like lunge across the table at him and
Oh.
trip and just
Yep.
slam your face into the table, and
I'm
he
like, "Oh,
he immediately
shit."
backs up and hits a button on his wrist and says and talks to somebody, and he says, "We have a problem with the prisoner in cell 8. Please apply knockout gas." And then he immediately backs out of the room as these just jets of vapor come in, and you lose
Okay.
consciousness.
I'm
Who
gonna
doesn't like
hold-
knockout
wait, I'm
gas?
holding my breath. I'm going to hold my breath
Okay.
and lay down and pretend to be unconscious.
That lasts for about a minute until.
Okay.
1
Whatever.
minute, that's it.
How long
That's
can
fine.
you hold your breath? I don't know.
I don't care.
Some people can hold it for longer than that.
Like the door is
tried-
closed. What do you want to do? After...
No, I tried to do something and it didn't work. I'm fine.
Okay, so 12 hours later,
Whee!
the rest of you arrive in town.
That convoy never caught up with us.
A similar voice comes out over the... No, yeah, like after a little bit, you guys lost it. You sped up a little bit and you didn't see it anymore. And you hear all of your comms go badoop, and it's the security forces hailing you.
Hello there.
Hi. Are you guys? Is there a thing happening? There's a lot of you guys doing this. You're going way too fast.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Yep,
could all
I
just
know.
slow down.
No, that's not gonna happen.
What? Why not?
No, we're here. No, yeah, no problem. Look, we're part of Operation Outreach. We're here at the behest of Union. There is an emergency going on your planet,
Oh yeah.
and we are here to try and make it so that everyone here does not die.
yeah.
What's an Operation Outreach?
That's who we are.
Do we have any?
We are an
sniper-
elite squad of Lancer
Elite.
pilots.
Okay.
elite.
You have
we-
Lancer
the most
verification
elite.
numbers?
Of course we do.
You're
Uh,
gonna transmit all of those?
ICU 8127767.
That actually just make up a number, or are you giving him your real one?
We have real ones.
Yes.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
That's really who we are.
Yeah.
That's my number.
Ignore him.
Knuckle, I can't tell if you're making one up or if you're giving him your real one. What are you doing?
Stop destroying this operation.
Never.
I transfer
I'm-
all of our credentials, our very impressive and real
Okay.
credentials.
He says,
Definitely
okay,
not fake
so
credential.
one of you seems to be casting some suspicions about this, but these are checking out. Should these not be checking out?
No, they should be.
One of you
No,
keeps
they're
implying that
real.
these aren't real, and I'm really confused. Also, you haven't slowed down. If you guys need to slow down,
I
we're
already
gonna
told
have
you I
to.
wouldn't.
Okay,
I'll slow down. We slow
Why?
down.
I'm slowing
slowing
down.
down.
Slow down.
okay.
Oh, because
You-
I took limiters off this car so that it wouldn't slow down. So that
We're
I could go
here.
fast.
if
But
you
we're here
slow
now.
down,
There
you do have to stop.
less people dying. So I'm not going to be slowing down.
Are
So
we
I
in
actually
town?
go fast.
Yeah.
When an ambulance gets to the hospital,
It
they
stops.
slow down. They don't just smash into the
Aw,
hospital.
man.
You
That ain't
slow
my
down and
style.
you stop when you get to the place. I'm
Can we
slowing
get-
down and stopping
we-
like a calm.
That'd be kind of
normal
rad
person.
though if it like hit a ramp and just tossed the patient out into a.
Ugh.
Yeah, it would be kind of rad.
I'm going to do a 10-20 no scope and throw this
our-
fucker into the sun.
Our credibility is just completely destroyed.
I
had
tried.
none.
I tried to
Had
do it.
credibility?
I
Yes.
tried
We
to
did
do
not. They're delusional.
Okay,
It. Lancer
so
pilots.
hold on. So Mighty, what are
These
you doing
guys-
then?
I am going to ride my completely out of control car directly into the center of town / base or whatever, and I'm gonna flick
Can
it
I-
into the nearest wall.
Can I hack his cars before this happens to stop him?
Yeah, you can try.
Let me just try.
Try.
Yeah, what are you gonna hack it to do? Because you can't really make it like slow down gradually. You can either
I'll-
speed it up or you can turn it off.
I'll just turn it off.
Okay. Knuckle, your cars have abruptly stopped moving.
Cool. I will use the remaining speed to kickflip it into the nearest wall.
Okay, I'm gonna need an agility check.
Please fail it.
Yeah, let's
badly.
do this.
What the hell's going
Agility.
on?
Why?
Bam! I fail it spectacularly.
Wow. Is he still alive?
Not one.
Hopefully not.
Knuckle, you
Wow.
take 7 damage. Just your mech goes tumbling into a wall.
Nice. I will stand up, or have my mech stand up and go, I meant
Yeah.
to do that.
I'm just gonna get after this and apologize preemptively for his behavior. He does not represent the values of Operation Outreach and Union.
The guy
Yeah,
says, okay,
like,
one of you
He's
stopped.
just in a bit of a hurry.
One of you crashed. Are you okay? Well, I don't care. You guys all need to stop, or we're gonna have to like fire on
Yeah.
you or
Oh,
something.
we did. Yeah,
Yeah, we slow down. We're stopping.
Okay,
Okay, we're good.
everybody stops.
like
I
a
need
normal.
So I need agility checks from everybody if you're just
Oh,
stopping.
we all have to do cool. I can't slow down and stop like a normal person.
You can. How do you want to do that? Because you can like turn it off, at which point it stops hovering and just lands on the ground.
Can I do the Akira motorcycle slide stop?
Yes, but I
We
will
don't-
need an agility check.
All right, I'll do it because it's cool.
And maybe by the end of this, we'll be fighting a giant Akira monster. Spoiler
Success.
alert.
I succeeded at doing the cool thing.
Akira slide. Karna, you successfully stopped.
Let's both do Akira slides.
Callie?
I guess Callie's just driving her car.
I'm sorry. I started doing something else. Anyway, I guess we'll
You
stop.
like don't have your mech.
Callie, what are you doing to stop? Because it, again, can't just
What?
slow it down.
I'm in
She's
my
in the
car,
mech.
so
like-
Yeah, but you still had to power it the same. You had to boost it the same way.
yes, I understand. So I will just I'll fly out of it. I don't know.
Okay, you're just gonna leave it going.
No.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
All right, agility save.
jump.
Tuck and roll.
I like it.
I'm
Thought
leaving.
you were gonna
I need a different. I
What
want a
this guy's
different
gonna do?
operation. I want a different team.
a better team.
I'm gonna ask Union for another team.
You're
We're the
reassigned.
best.
Head
We're the
to
best
us,
in the
come on.
union.
Well, yeah.
You hack it to like make it stop
I
calmly.
can.
Have you
Oh.
seen our advanced guy?
She said
He
she
was-
wants to
he was-
jump out. Let her jump out.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she can do whatever she
Ability.
wants.
But I'm checking something.
Checking your agility score.
No, I'm not checking my agility score. I was checking my. Okay, my agility. Let's see.
Just
Can
roll
I-
a d20 if. And you
Okay,
what?
fine. Nothing. Never mind. I'll just roll a d20.
It's up to you.
I just wanted to like plie out of the car.
Sure.
Great.
So you can use your ballet check instead?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
Aha.
so fucked up. I need to start coming
Oh
up
no
with
no no
ways
no!
that's like,
You're in.
Too
A,
bad.
I mean, okay, I'll let you do it. For future reference, that doesn't work if you can't ballet in a mech. That would be an agility mech roll
Why not?
because your mech does
It's
not
a
have the
pilot
same
trigger.
Yeah, those are
joints.
pilot
Yeah,
triggers.
thing.
for future reference.
don't
But
care. I got
it
a
works,
12
and you
either way.
plie out of the car. Now roll me just a straight d20, please.
Okay.
Okay, your hover car continues speeding straight down the road until it just sort of starts wobbling and careens sideways into a building, which looks like some sort of store. And then you see people just like screaming run out of it, and then the car blows up.
That store sell fertilizer?
Nice.
You don't know, but it's on fire now.
A plus, Callie. That was a great dismount.
He's here. We're sending security forces to come apprehend you. Please
Awesome.
hang out. We'll be there in just a minute.
That's
Hey, before
reasonable.
you go, there was supposed to be a guy who showed up here a bit just before.
Yeah.
I should really give you guys an advance warning on just how dumb it would be to use any sort of packages that came from Stillville, because they're like an infectious viral agent.
Look, I talked to that guy. I don't have anything to do with the SSC base. I'm the security officer. I'm more of a traffic liaison, and you guys broke a lot of traffic laws.
Oh man,
So this is
Listen,
not
I don't know
really
if anybody's
my
told you,
field.
That's
but the
completely
police
fair.
on this planet aren't real and don't exist.
I
Well,
have a
now you
badge,
understand.
sir.
No.
That badge only exists in your mind, and you do
What?
not have power over me.
Stop talking. I'm so
Bro,
sorry.
We are sovereign citizens of the
I am
Union.
so sorry.
Knackle, roll me
I
a
am a
charm
free
check,
citizen.
please.
And I will
I-
travel
I-
as I please.
Just,
So,
can I hack his?
I believe I have a couple of these for you.
Also, do you
Let
guys
me-
know
let me check my
Agrarius
pocket here.
Flat? We've
oh,
seen it from
oh,
space.
Look, this is such a rare bird. There's only two in the
Knackle,
entire
roll
world.
a charm check.
Please fail.
with inaccuracy because you flipped him the bird.
Difficulty.
Yeah, that's the better word for it. Yeah, he goes, no, the police are real, and we are going. People will be there any moment, so just hang out.
Okay.
And
enough.
so just a minute later, security mechs roll up on everybody, holding guns, and at these point, they're fully pointing at all of you, saying, "Please stop."
I put my hand up.
Oh man, you guys must have met old Eagle One. He's showing up in this kind of outfit.
Please dismount.
I'm afraid we can't do that. Who's in charge here?
That would be our NHP supervisor.
Can we transmit our Union or Lancer credentials in the same way?
We have them. However, this planet is owned by the SSC Corporation, and as such, you are subject to all SSC Corporation rules, including not crashing your cars into things.
Look, that was an accident. Union can pick up the tab on that. We are in an emergency situation. When's the last time you had contact with Stillville?
What? Why? You can't ask questions here. You're under arrest. Get out of your mech.
You're under.
Listen, we want to comply with your orders. We recognize your authority on this planet. Don't listen to him. He's an idiot. And I apologize. Sorry. Hold on a second. My headphones popped out.
As we sit here and argue, people are going to die from the fertilizer in your water.
Yes. So we just got from Stillville. There has been a shipment of fertilizer from the SSC base there. It is tainted and it is dangerous, and we need to get in front of the situation before it
Well, if that's the
out
case, why didn't you just contact the SSC?
Patch us through.
Wait, what do you mean
No,
SSC?
you're under arrest now.
We're trying to
You can
contact
arrest us
you.
later.
We're trying to this is us contacting SSC.
Right.
This is how we decided to contact you.
You know, you know how we're talking right now over these communicators?
Yes.
Yeah, they make those for longer range, and you can talk to all kinds of people.
Yes, but
where you don't have to crash a car in and destroy somebody's business.
There is a energy field surrounding the planet that is causing communications issues. Have you not had that issue?
I haven't seen an energy field.
It's not.
You don't
something.
see energy fields,
It's
sir.
some kind of energy interference that is causing communications issues, and that's why we decided to come here physically.
Roll a charm check.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, it's the same as mine.
So there's an energy field. And there's some kind of threat. What's the threat exactly?
Yeah, what was that threat again? It was some sort of deadly fertilizer, murders people, makes snakes grow out of your skin.
You hear some. You don't remember anything about the snakes.
It's a fertilizer.
You hear over the comms one of them go, "Can we shoot that one?" And they kind of point at Knackle.
Yeah. There has been a fertilizer that's that has been made and shipped to you that will have unpredictable psychological effects from people who are exposed to it.
All right. Well, tell you what. You all get out of your mechs, and we'll take you over to the base, and you can talk to them all about it.
Oh my gosh!
I guess
I run for it.
Okay.
Nice.
What's everybody else doing?
Can I do a read a situation to see if we're going to get the same treatment?
We definitely are.
Get the same treatment
as I want to make sure that I want to see if this guy is just going to,
Oh, he's
lock us up
clearly planning to arrest you and then not talk to you ever again.
All right. Then I guess we gotta run. I don't know.
You'll never take me alive, coppers.
I mean, I'm not yelling that. I just ran.
These people don't want to be helped. They want to die. What's wrong with
Let
them?
them. Let them die.
That's what I'm saying. Dimitri, hey.
We
Bring down
don't
this ship.
have a drop ship. No matter how much we want to leave, we can't. It's just not an option. We can't just be like, yeah, we're gonna leave now. We can't just do that. And now we're all
You're in a new city.
And
This
they
is
have
the
drop
city
ships
with the
here.
space-
This city gets off-world shipments. However, you try to contact Dimitri, it's not going through.
Of course it's not.
Damn.
Why
Well,
would
it was before.
Well, now there's some.
It means there's stuff here.
Yeah.
There wasn't
So
stuff out on the road.
yes, we are trying to contact our ship, and we can't because there is some kind of interference. You can try it yourself and see for yourself.
He's at this point. They've moved in. There's one of them in the mech is just chasing Callie down the street and yelling,
both
"Stop!
sides
You have to
chasing.
stop!"
little.
And
Look, I'm
the
sorry,
other
but-
ones have moved in to try and arrest the rest of you.
Gentlemen, we simply do not have time to be arrested today.
I do not.
And we make a break for it. Just kind of push past them. I don't know.
Yeah,
they can't.
we're good. Yeah, we're good.
All right, I want all
Scatter.
4 of you to make agility rolls.
Just shoot him in the
Alright.
face.
I'm not in the face, but
Can I make a net and throw it at the guy chasing me?
I'm
How are you gonna make a net?
I have invent or create, and I'm going to make him a net.
that's a big oof for our attack. That's a 3.
My agility is +4.
Agility.
So that was Is that everybody? No.
It's just
That's
is it-
4.
I'm not seeing one from Tynan. Not seeing one.
I'm not
he's,
there.
He's arrested.
Yeah,
I'm right here.
I need
I'm
one
under
from
what?
Callie, and I need one from
sucks.
Knackle. Knackle, is that your
You
10?
said
Yeah,
the
that-
4
I
of you,
rolled
and you
that.
did not say which
Okay.
4. So
Yeah,
there's
Callie, you're there. I need you to make an agility.
Agility it up.
Great. Let's see. Agility.
And
or you just roll 20.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so Artak, you go down hard. They tackle you, but the other 3 of you make it away. Get away down the street, and like duck into some side alleys, and get away.
How do I hide in an alley? I'm enormous.
They're very big buildings. This is like a New York City-sized giant farming town with like massive mech-sized
Okay.
streets and things.
Okay.
enormous tractors.
So yeah,
Gigantic
The
compets.
biggest book you've ever seen.
cutting back to Isaiah. Isaiah, you've woken up. It's kind of early in the morning. There appears to be like the lights are flickering pretty seriously at this point, and there are like you hear like kind of in the distance you can hear like something sort of rumble, and then you hear somebody scream, and then a minute later there's a toot toot toot, and the door opens. in front of
Okay.
you. And a man comes in and says, and he's holding a case. He's wearing a white lab coat and he's holding like a
Oh
briefcase.
God, no. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hey,
Drink this.
How are
Hello? okay, you can cut the shit. Are you gonna kill me? Are you gonna make me drink some poison?
you?
What's
Why
the deal?
would I kill you?
What do you want from me?
Well, I want to talk to you.
Okay, what's up?
You said you had important information.
I do.
Go ahead. I'm
Okay.
listening.
Oh, God damn it. I will relay the information as I
Yeah.
know it.
Okay, so you tell him that there's a threat and there's some fertilizer something coming. Right?
That seems to. Because I don't know about the giant worms, correct?
Right.
So it just
It has
seems to
a
have an
corrupting
adverse
effect.
effect. It has an adverse effect on the psychology of people who imbibe it, is what I will say. I'll try to sound intelligent, so maybe you'll
And
listen to me.
why would people imbibe fertilizer?
Well, I saw, oh my God, at the other SSC base that was compromised, we saw some files that seemed to indicate that there was a package on the way here of fertilizer that was going to be put into the water system.
Now, you don't work for SSC, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So when you say the base was compromised, are you the one that compromised it?
You know, you could definitely say that.
No, he couldn't.
Interesting.
How could he not say? Okay, I'm
It
sorry.
was already
Tell you
compromised
what.
before we
Okay,
got
listen,
there.
Okay, here. When
We're
I
not
got
there.
there, there was an automated defense system, and I agree it probably wasn't the greatest idea to continue to fiddle with it after I was told to leave. Okay,
Oh, you fiddled with the defense system.
I
Oh
destroyed
my
it.
Lanta.
You know, that's a
It's gone.
very serious
really-
charge.
You really should
That-
lead with the other part.
That's fine. I led with the other part. I told him about
Now,
the danger. Did I not?
I understand you seem to be going through a lot. What you
Oh my
explained to me
Fucking
I hate
God.
seems like a lot. Now, it's interesting. We did get a shipment of some brand new fertilizers.
Yeah,
Uh,
expect.
Are you here to shrink me? Are
And
you
I,
like? Are you a shrink? Is
and
that
I
what's going
have to
here?
tell you, they're just really fascinating. So
God.
here's what we're gonna do. If you let me do this, I'll let you leave.
Are they gonna test it on you?
Okay, what's the deal?
You agree then?
What is this?
So you're saying if I let you do this to me, I can leave,
Absolutely.
but you will not tell me what this is until I agree to do it.
Well, you'll see in a second. And he kind of taps the case that is sitting on the table.
You know what? I'm thinking this. If I'm gonna die, this it's a fine way to go out, sacrificing myself for the greater good of these people. Fuck it. Yeah.
All right. And he presses his thumbs on the side of the case, and it like kind of goes, and some little mist comes out of it. And he reaches over and he lifts up the lid, the briefcase, and facing you on the lid is a mirror. There's a mirror looking straight at you,
Ah,
Okay.
and the bottom
This is bad.
of the case.
oh, this is good.
In the case, when you look down at it, appears to be full of dirt.
Okay.
Full of dirt. And then when you look in the mirror, you can see yourself and you can see the case. There's this little grayish lump
Yep.
sitting just kind of on like the size of an egg, a little bigger than an egg.
So I'll glance down, but I'm gonna try to maintain eye contact. Like I'll look at it, go oof, and try to like keep a straight face, and then just look back up and like maintain eye
then-
contact.
And then the little egg kind of is sort of moving a little bit,
hmm
and it rolls over, and there's this little sickening pop noise as you see it, as it pulls. Attached to it by this long little neck is a tiny one of those little heads.
hmm
Motherfuckers.
Saw. And as you watch, the little lump, another little tendril kind of sprouts off the side, and another little head grows. So it's this little egg thing with two of these little wavy heads.
Yep.
And they both look at you, and they're both just going, "Ang, ang, ang." And he looks at you and says, "Place your hand in the case."
I'm gonna try and flip the case up into his face.
Okay.
Seems like
Probably
this
a bad
guy's
choice.
already.
You know, like, why are you showing me the things I'm trying to not make happen?
Oh,
Right.
but I don't know that, right? Because I don't remember seeing these things before.
No, you don't remember seeing these things before.
Okay, so I don't know that this is what I'm not trying to make not happen, or whatever.
Okay.
So what do I roll for this?
Nothing. You flip the case up in his face.
Oh, okay.
Like dirt goes flying everywhere.
And I'm taking the mirror.
Okay. So you like wrench the top of the case off with this mirror in it, and he's
Yeah.
just kind of sitting there.
Like, what the fuck, man? What is that shit? Or do I forget? I guess I don't. God damn it.
I mean, you remember that you flipped the case and saw a bunch of dirt and a mirror.
Why did I do that?
I don't know. Why did you do that?
Something must have spooked me.
And he goes, ah.
Wait, he goes, what?
He goes, ah.
Can I point the mirror at him?
Yeah.
Okay, and can I see him in the mirror?
Yeah.
What's he look like?
He's covered in those little fronds.
Fuck, it's too late.
I
Hey,
we should
mean,
leave.
maybe it's not too late.
Nah, man.
where are
I
you?
I told you, man. It was a waste of time to come
Yeah,
here.
I don't
So-
think we should be here.
What
Should we be here
You
really?
say that on the
All the
chat.
lights go out.
The lights all went out?
All the lights go out.
Son of a...
Bye, Isaiah.
Cut back to everybody else. Artak, you are being physically removed from your mech.
What? By a bunch of fucking cop
They are
mechs?
holding you
Mhm.
down and like have electric nets on top of you
Don't-
and
don't
are
let 'em take you
prying
alive,
it open.
Really?
If you want to like go full on
I can
combat
make
with them, you
self-destruct.
can.
I kind of do.
to kill
Okay.
these people?
No, I don't want to kill them. I just feel like I could kick their asses.
Why?
Could
just
you
I'm
though?
a fucking Lancer pilot. These are just cops.
He's
Oh, my
very.
Famous.
Just stabbing people. You're not even real.
Yeah, we're like badasses as player characters.
All right, so
Yeah.
whatever's happening there
Sure.
is happening. You figure that out, Artak. The other three of you, Callie, Isaiah, Jimmy, you are
Mhm.
you are streaking down the street away from this. There doesn't
Uh-huh.
appear to be anybody chasing you at the moment. What do you want to do?
This is good.
I have
Well,
no idea.
I would like to figure out where there are ships so I can leave.
yeah, that's a good point. I wanna go hijack me a dropship and
That's
you
also
ship on
what
the
I
planet.
would like to do.
Yeah, but
But also, we need to find Isaiah, maybe.
Optional.
no, we do.
Well, we definitely have to try.
have to try. No.
We can try once we've secured a dropship to get him off planet with.
Yeah, but if we have the thing, then we're gonna have to put it somewhere. and we're
What are you
have to
talking
worry
about? We take it with us. We fly it into whatever building that he's in, and we pull him out.
We fly it into the building?
Yeah, just auger that sumbitch in.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it sure does.
Yeah, do we know where there's a ship?
It's called percussive docking.
Okay.
So there is there's pretty clearly there's like drop ships flying in and out of this like airport area that you can
Yeah.
track down pretty easily. And
Sweet.
if you head over that direction, you see there are tons of drop ships that'll take you off world.
Nice.
They're guarded. There's a lot of guards and stuff around.
Okay, are these guards in mechs?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That ruins everything,
Everybody's
doesn't
in
it?
mechs.
Suddenly everybody's got mechs for some reason.
This is a mech
even though Lancers
universe.
are supposed to be really good and have mechs
No,
that nobody else
you
has
have
or something.
fancy mechs that nobody has. There's still mechs everywhere.
Even ours are cooler.
Yeah, I have swords coming out of my head.
Yeah, none
Sniper,
of
I
theirs
know what
have
I wanna
swords
do.
coming out of their head. What would you
Did
like
they
to do,
see
Artak?
this like smoking wreckage of what was left of my mech when they came into town?
No, that probably got towed.
Okay, just
Yeah,
kidding.
they had 12 hours to clean that up.
Okay.
Is that Isaiah's?
So, Artak is going to cooperate and climb out of his mech. And then once he does, and the mech is left there and it looks inoperable, Merit is gonna activate.
God.
All
and
right.
just disable these motherfuckers with dual giant hand cannons, just like blast their weapon arms off.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. I'm just gonna say that goes off without a hitch.
Hell yeah!
There's a
Start
lot of
spinning up the
screaming.
chest can. Yeah, like I'm standing on the ground and the mech's just standing right over me.
There's just one guy
And it
going, "My
says,
leg!" and
Merritt's going, I am not a weapon.
Like I said, I don't have time to get arrested right now. And then I hop back in, take off.
I'm sorry for this. He said I have to. I'm sorry for this. He said I have to.
No, she didn't. Merit didn't kill them.
You
Just
said they
say-
were.
No,
you
just
said
like
they were
blowing off
robots,
legs.
Lunchbox.
and-
Huh?
They're bureaucrats. I just don't respect them.
Jeez.
So
Disabled.
so Merritt picks you back up.
Yeah. And head off towards wherever everybody else ran away to regroup.
Okay. So in a little bit you regroup. Isaiah, it's
Yeah.
been I'm gonna take some liberties here, but I'm gonna assume at this point that after it all went dark and you saw the sputtering of the keypad and heard the door slide open, that you made
I
a
ran
run
through it.
for it.
Yes.
So you've been moving about. There is chaos happening inside this base. There are people
Nice.
screaming and wandering around. There is all kinds of fire in the corners of things. There's like stuff has gone berserk here.
Cool.
But you find yourself in what appears to be an agricultural lab that you have
Oh.
stumbled into.
These places suck.
Why do
And-
they continue to do these agricultural things that just wreck? the
And
whole
in
That's
this
what
room-
the planet's all
We
about.
need to cut farming subsidies.
In this room,
That's what we need to do.
there's a man, and he's standing next to a shipping container. And the shipping container, he is loading onto a drone. The drone appears to be a farming drone that has dispersal mechanisms for
Oh
fertilizers.
no!
How far away from me is he?
He's it's very similar to the agricultural room where you guys fought the pyromancer, where you are up top on this like observation deck, and there's a big ramp that goes down into the area. But he's loading it up, and he has this big case, and the case is mirrored all on the inside. And looking down in the mirrors, you see all of these eggs
Okay.
sitting in the case.
Oh, fuck.
Is
And
there
he
a
is
desk?
he's picking up the eggs and loading them into this drone.
Is there like a desk or something next to me?
Yeah.
Can I pick up a stapler and yeet it at him
Yeah.
from up here? That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, and then I'm running directly behind it, whether or not it hits. Like I'm sprinting down there to take this guy out.
I'm gonna say that's a take someone out roll, not that
Yeah, I
it
failed.
matters.
Okay, yeah.
So
Man.
so yeah, you
I'm
Did you
not
roll
rolling
good?
well.
No.
You're trying so hard.
you miss.
trying.
It just hits
It
the dirt.
happens.
He
But
doesn't
I'm
even.
still running.
Do you want to try again? It'll be risky, and he'll notice you throwing things at him.
Can I apply fist to phase?
Not from up here.
No, I'm running. I guess I can throw another stapler at him. Fuck it.
Yeah, there's more.
What is that even
I-
gonna do? It's
So
gonna
what
hurt.
happens if this one fails?
I don't.
He'll notice that
yeah.
you're throwing things at him.
Fine. I'm just gonna run down.
Okay.
Jump
try and
off.
get
Just
there
jump on it.
Can I jump off of like the ledge, or is he at the bottom of the ramp?
He's like in the dirt in the middle.
You can't.
So
He's
can I-
like low enough where you could try and jump on him, but it's like 100-foot drop.
Oh,
But I,
sorry.
honestly, I think it's worth it.
No,
if
it's
I
not.
take it out.
We took damage as mechs jumping down from
You
the
will
equivalent
die.
room.
Last room it was a 30-foot drop, and somehow it's become a 100-foot drop.
That was off the ramp, and you guys were down lower,
Well, fine.
and now you're
I'm
up
just-
much higher.
Is there like an alarm klaxon somewhere I can hit?
Oh,
Like an
those are
alarm to
all
s-
going off. Yeah.
Oh, there are. Okay, whatever. Then I'm just running down.
Like those are going off, or they're going like.
I wish I had a gun. Isaiah's never said this before, but I wish I had a gun.
Throw a
I'm
hammer
just-
at him. You got, you know.
I can just keep throwing shit at him. Can I be moving while I'm throwing shit at him?
Sure.
Okay.
Give me another. What did I say? Take someone out.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so risky, I have to beat a 20?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Or is it, oh, well, then fuck it. Oh, shit!
Oh!
Damn!
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Wow. Incredible.
So what did you throw at him? Just
Whatever.
another stapler?
A hole puncher.
Just a 3-hole
Yeah.
Just a 3-hole
Yeah,
punch?
3-hole
Yeah,
punch. Those things
that's
are
more-
hefty.
So
Yeah,
it's a laser 3-hole punch because it's the future, and you just like football drive it down the ramp, and it spirals and just crashes into the side of this guy's head, and he just crumples into the dirt.
Incredible.
And
I'm
the
gonna
eggs
try to, like,
burrow into his skin.
look down at my hands and be like, holy shit. I'll like keep going.
Okay,
And I'm trying to disable the drone, I guess.
okay, that's fairly easy. It's got like a battery pack. You just take that out.
And I guess I'm gonna go ahead, try and stay in character. I'm not the tech savvy guy, so I don't know if they've sent other drones. I don't know how to check.
Okay.
So can I take a hand, like, does he have like a comm thing anywhere around that I can try
Yeah,
and
it's got a
contact?
password on it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hack it.
Okay.
1, 2,
Maybe
3,
I'll
4.
stay lucky. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey.
you get in.
Cool.
It was
Try
a
and
really
call,
easy password.
I'll just go to an open comm and be like, guys, are you in town?
Yeah, we're trying to get it out.
These still work. It's a little staticky, but it does work. And so everybody hears this.
Hello?
Isaiah,
Hey,
where are you?
you're not dead. Cool.
I'm in the main lab here, the SSC lab.
SSC base?
You guys need to get here quick. They're sending out
Eggy drones?
they're sending out something on drones.
Fertilizer?
I can't seem to. Yes, maybe. I don't know what it is,
Okay.
but I know it's not good.
All right, we'll head over there. We had a bit of trouble with the cops,
You
but
guys okay? Is everybody alive?
Yep.
Everybody made it?
yeah.
Okay, my mech is completely destroyed, so I'm gonna need a lift out of here.
We
I
will
got
acquire
enough
you
arms.
transportation.
But check it out, and I'll point the camera. I brained this guy with a 3-hole punch from like 100 feet away.
Holy shit, you threw that?
Yeah, I
Nice.
threw it right at his
Artek
neck.
is really impressed and proud of you.
Anyway,
That's
I'm
a good
gonna
throw, buddy.
I'm gonna wait for you guys to get here. I guess.
Hey, if there's any more of the fertilizer there, destroy it.
I'm gonna start burning shit.
I think that's a good idea.
Really?
How are you going to start burning shit?
Then it's a laser 3-hole puncher.
I did say that, yeah.
I'm gonna take one of the
He's
lasers,
gonna punch 3 holes in everything he can.
point the laser at something and start a fire. I guess.
All right. So you start burning various things.
Wow.
You're in a room full of dirt mostly, so there's not a lot that's flammable. But I'll
Well,
say that you successfully figure out how to like set the battery pack on fire and toss that into the crate and just stamp all over the rest of the drone. So you feel pretty good that this is pretty destroyed.
Cool.
Wow.
All
Nice
right,
work.
how many guards are we talking at this depot? Like 3,
When we
5?
get up to the ship, can one of you teach me how to shoot a gun?
I thought you would never ask.
Yeah, man. I can teach you how to shoot a gun, or I can teach you how to fly a drone that shoots a gun.
I don't want drones. I just want a gun.
Okay, so Isaiah, you head up the stairs then,
Okay.
back
yep,
into the
I'll
base.
back
I assume
out.
you're trying to like escape still, right?
Yeah, I want to get,
Okay.
or just I'm just looking.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll just look for like
Hey, buddy.
the head honcho's room.
See
know
if
what I
you can
mean?
find a manifesto that will get us one of these planetary barges, so we can leave the planet.
That's not my thing.
Hmm.
I'll do my best. I'll look for like
I know it's not really your wheelhouse, but you're where they might find one.
I'll look for like a warehouse or like deliveries sign and try to like go that way.
Yeah.
So as you find that pretty quickly as you're running down, and in there you can see that there's just one guy sitting there at a computer, and he hits a button, and this can like as you walk in, he presses a button, and a conveyor belt in front of you has like 10 different drones sitting on it, and it shifts one space, and one of the drones lifts up into the air and flies up into the
I'm
sky.
gonna throw a stapler at it.
Here comes a...
You hit the drone with a stapler. It's still a drone. It's still flying.
Shit.
I'm gonna be like, you need to shut that shit down right now. I'm gonna start like screaming at the guy.
Now, everybody, so you're yelling at this guy. Yeah. The other 4 of you have all met up now. And over at, you can see that the SSC base is relatively close to where you are. And you see that a little hatch opens up and a drone flies up out of it.
Ooh.
Have a rifle,
far
you need to
away is
shoot
that
down
drone?
any drones you see?
Like
It's
a couple of
pretty-
things over. You can probably try and shoot it.
Can anybody put a lock on it for me? I would love some
Tally
accuracy.
sheet.
Oh heck yeah!
Do
I'll
any of
use
you
my
have any
marker light.
seeking weapons?
Right.
I
I have an auto pad.
I have smart weapons.
That's
Those
a
are
seeking
seeking.
weapon.
I don't know what seeking is, so I guess the answer is no.
Like a
But I do
holy
have
hundred.
reliables.
I think smart weapons are seeking weapons.
I have smart pods, and I also have a marker light that will just deal 2 heat damage and lock on, and then I can
Okay.
guarantee a crit when you hit it.
So in Artek, you have reliable.
Yeah.
So what are you all doing when you see this drone?
Oh, you want me to lock onto it, huh?
Yeah, I just want the accuracy roll.
I will
so I don't
full tech
miss.
attack it with an E defense. There we got 18. It has 2 heat and it's locked on. And if he hits
I don't
it,
need rolls
can
yet. I just want to know what you're doing.
I'm marker lighting.
Okay.
That's my tech attack.
What's
against that
everybody
thing.
else doing?
So I'm picturing like we see it, and Artek calls out for like a lock on or something. We do a little combo move. So he paints it, and then Artek shoots it out of the air
Yes.
as it takes off.
Yeah, that goes pretty well, I'm gonna say.
Okay, cool.
And that keeps
good at that.
happening. More drones keep coming up into the
shit.
sky. To the point, and you're getting most of them, but I am gonna need you to roll to attack with accuracy, Artek,
Okay.
to make sure you can get them all. Callie, what are you and Karna doing?
I can't. I don't.
Oh yeah, Artek, you blow them all out of the sky. You got this.
Nice. All right. Just pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, Isaiah, you're yelling at him, and then you see like drone debris just start falling back into the building.
And then I'm gonna say, I fucking love you guys so much, and I'm gonna kick the shit out of the guy at the computer.
Okay. He just kind of sits there and is like, "Why is this happening to me?"
I'll just knock him out and leave him alone.
Guys, we're doing such a good job.
You're gonna knock him out and leave him alone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, and then I'm gonna try and
I'll just
find.
leave him. I'm like,
It's
I'll
a
leave him
polite
alone.
thing to do after you knock a guy out.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
not
just
gonna
leave
kill
alone.
him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock him
I'm
out.
going
gonna
to
write
make
anything
this poor man
embarrassing on-
senseless.
I'll let him
Try
relax.
to shut it down and get us a ship off the planet.
All right, so Isaiah, you make your way out of the building.
Okay.
You meet up with everybody else.
And I'm just kind of looking up at him on the ground. I feel so small.
Pat you on the head.
Guys,
You guys are standing like kind of at the airport hub, right? There's a lot of screens here and there. There's people like kind of moving away, looking scared of whatever's happening at the SSC base. There's, gunfire happening. People are screaming and running away. Suddenly, every monitor in the town drops out, goes black for a second, and then picks back, goes whoop, and picks back up, and it shows what looks like security footage that is aimed at what looks like a very familiar street, the street you guys entered the town on. And then you hear a voice come over all of the speakers in the town.
Oh dear.
And the voice says, "I am here. Where
All
are my children?
Oh.
Where are my children?"
Yo, we smoked those.
They can't hear you. It's a speaker. Surrender now.
Or prepare to fight. Meow, that's right.
No, no.
Oh.
Or I will continue to rain down destruction until everything is razed.
So this is a hive mind. Do you guys
Bring
want to try
me
and
a
talk
chip.
a chip?
What kind?
Bring me a ship.
Oh.
Oh.
Sour cream and onion, or like, what are we talking?
Bring me a ship, or this will continue.
You guys
And then
just
wanna
want
on
to
the monitors, you see just like 100 of those hover cars packed to the gills with fertilizer, and each one has multiple people just lashed to the top of these things with ropes, all holding sticks of dynamite that are lit. And the cars are barreling toward the town.
Let's leave.
And that's
Yeah.
where we're
Yep.
gonna stop for
Oh, okay.
today.
Oh
Fuck.
no.
We shouldn't be here.
No.
Should
No.
we really
There's
be
a
here?
lot of bad stuff happening, everybody. One crisis averted, though.
Kind
that
of.
could have
Now they're all
been-
just...
Which
Could have
one?
been much worse.
I think we did a great job.
With the drones.
No. No.
Connor's just like, this is all terrible.
You know what? I knew from the start that old Jimmy Wintani was a rock star.
What?
So,
A+ #1.
we'll be back
be
next
stopped.
week with more Lancer. Make sure you tune in to see the thrilling conclusion of what's going to happen on Agraria. I'll be back tomorrow and Friday playing more Final Fantasy XII. Waffles and I will be back on Saturday playing more Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance.
How are you liking
and-
that?
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I think it's amazing. It's rad. Waffles doesn't like it.
Slice people in half. Hey.
And she's the one playing it?
Waffles has no comment other than
I just don't understand.
Have you
Why
made
is he a
delicious
robot?
watermelon slices yet?
Did you see? Wait, is it a spoiler that he got his body destroyed?
I don't know how
Yes.
he did.
How can you
That's
ask
a-
if that's?
Yeah, we don't know that yet.
I'm
so-
not going to talk about how it happened or why it happened.
I know what happened, obviously.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
obviously it
know
happened.
how
I
that
don't
happened.
understand
King
No.
why.
spoilers,
Okay.
dude.
We saw a man get cut in half, and Metal Gear get cut in. There's a lot of things that got cut in half. So tune in for that on Saturday. It's super fun. But we'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back next week. Have a good evening. Do remember the internet can be a toxic place out there. So please wash your hands. And we'll be back next week with more Operation Outreach. We're getting better.
Don't
It's
forget
slowly...
to dab on the
Okay.
haters.
Oh, God.
Ugh.